There's only 4 players today, so you guys are gonna have to make even more decisions. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Downstage Dungeons. How you doing, Cass?
I'm doing so good.
2 thumbs.
Way up. Way up.
Higher.
2 thumbs.
Up.
We got 1 thumb that's approximately 79%. Whoa. Like.
That's a C.
Huh? That's passing grades. Passing grades on this side.
Passing grades. So, previously in the Adventures of Maximus Ultor on Downstage Dungeons, the party explored for Darren a little bit. On their travels back to the tree. Where the hell are you going?
I'll be right back.
That's not even out.
She has a water.
Oh my god.
Oh, she's grabbing her Red Bull.
Hello,
Hello, everybody.
IDK in the chat.
Chat, is this for real?
Oh, I'm right.
We've been sitting here for an hour and a half. Previously, on their way back to Mr. Reginald's treehouse, currently being piloted by Imogen Like in the Sky.
Love that girl.
What?
Said I love that girl.
Me too. The party encountered a dog that barked at them. That changed the entire 3-hour session to something else, and it was a good time as they delved deep into the Undercity, a city below the city of Vordarin, the human capital of Elwahan. And as they explored that and went about their travels, they encountered a young girl that had some rough-looking figures giving her a hard time. Catherine Vorhawk, that's Catherine with a C, by the way. A blind, regal woman, young woman who was traveling in the Undercity by herself. She had a nice scarlet dress on and was just not where she was supposed to be. But the dog that was barking earlier, I guess, turned up as soon as you intervened with the baddies that were surrounding her. Not baddies, but ruffians, I'll say. And she was so grateful that she brought you back to the Vorhawk estate to meet her parents, receive a reward, and just, I don't know, you have a new ally in Vordarin, I guess. There was a little bit of suspicious intrigue as some of you heard the voice of Catherine in her head, and she knew things that maybe she shouldn't know. She alluded to knowing things about your past, your present, the Paragon Assembly, and the challenges you face. Whether she is friend or foe, we'll have to find out later because you guys had to continue on your journey to help Samira. Upon return,
But we're going back. I want to go back.
Yeah, we'll be back. Upon returning to the treehouse, you found Samira's corpse reaching for the demon jewel, and you thought, "Here's a good idea. Let's put it on her."
Team thought it was a good idea.
And as you did, Zika, the demon brother, half-brother of Samira that lives inside her heart, was able to take control of her body and seeks to be helpful to you on your journey.
Let's bring her to Leah. See what she does.
After some discussion, you guys had Imogen activate the teleportation circle in the treehouse to return to Faralon, the floating city above the Sethic Valley, inhabited by the last of the Tabaxi, a race long forgotten in this world. Upon arriving, you looked out the window and what did you see but a statue of your greatest ally and potentially your greatest enemy. Shining tall and brass, Talarian and Zazor. In the newly refurbished tower, that is where we are going to begin today's session.
The newly refurbished tower, which was once bad.
You know, I really feel like Ziga coming with us kind of got away from us. I don't know if I would have taken a corpse with us had I had the presence of mind.
It's preserved. It's a preserved corpse.
Preserved corpse.
That makes it better.
Yeah.
It's like the Five Nights at Freddy's for bots.
Ugh.
Yeah.
You know, I bet
Five Nights at Freddy's.
For finding the dog.
All right.
Death.
Yeah.
With Faralon before you, and the 5 of you with Tavlor the 6 of you with Tavlor and Zika. The city is yours.
NPC friends.
The tower seems to be empty right now, which is strange because it looks well kept. A little dusty, but much nicer than it was the last time you guys were here. A lot less dead friends in this room as well.
Lucky's gonna go over to the wall that Geo died on. Kind of looking.
There's actually a table there now, there's like a pile of books set upon it, and a little cloth, a little red cloth diagonally that drapes over, just pushed against the wall.
There's no evidence he was even here.
Hey, there's a big statue of Talarian.
Joan then looks notably sad.
Who's that
Dead
other guy?
friend in hell.
Oh.
Rowan.
That's the same Zazor.
Joan just kind of goes and stands.
He
Is
was
that
in
that
here?
freaky guy
Yep.
you encountered
Mhm.
earlier?
The clown fella. That's the one.
Why is there a giant statue?
They fought an army. No, that's pretty much it. I was just gonna say there's more to it, but no, they fought an army.
The two of them together?
Uh huh.
I mean, Zazor fought back the army so that he could get at us himself,
Yeah.
but
Full
I imagine
circumstances.
it came across rather well to the other people who were fighting the
Yeah.
army.
Pretty well, as you know, there are statues now.
Yeah.
They're really tall. They're like
Like,
30, 40-foot brass statues.
All right.
okay, well, let's go and check them out. Should we be in
The
disguises or just go out as Maximus Ultor?
I really
I
hope
haven't
he's
been
not
here
here.
before.
I want him to be here. I hate that guy. I hate him
Lucky,
I
you
hate
glow.
so much.
What time is it?
It's
late, isn't it?
super late.
Yeah.
I don't know if we need to be. I mean,
Can we just sleep
we
in
can
the
just
tower?
walk around.
You guys are definitely sleepy as well because you guys have already been out for an entire at least
Oh.
12
Yeah, I
hour
definitely
day.
thought we were
Yeah.
gonna do this
Okay,
like
let's
next
sleep.
day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
there's
pass out
definitely
in
the
the tower.
conversation. Should we do this in the morning or should we just go now?
Let's.
And then
I can keep watch. I don't
need.
need sleep. This is Zika.
I'll stay up with you.
That's a great idea.
Sure.
For the first
Do you have
little
any
bit.
swords?
No.
He can obviously see Kevin laying in
That's why I'm
multiple
staying
ways.
up with you.
I'm starting to think you don't trust me.
Nope.
You think?
Not yet.
Yeah, I think.
You seem nice enough, but I'm gonna keep my swords where I can see them.
It's not fair. You guys all get swords and all I have are books.
I don't have a sword.
Okay.
Okay.
That's cute.
It's a little better.
Exactly. Come on.
I'll take first watch.
I'll take second.
Sevens?
Second.
Oh, I heard seven.
I'll take third.
All right.
Seventh watch.
Why don't you guys all make perception checks for me? Depending on how, except for Rowan, because you're not taking a watch. Zika will also make some perception checks. Zika doesn't do great with perception.
21.
12.
Natural 1. Can you roll a d10 for me, Reagan?
Oh, please, Joshua, please.
Follow rolls.
Oh, you're gonna make me mad today. Leave me alone.
There's a
Okay.
fly in here. I offered an inspiration die to anyone who gets it.
7.
7.
That's a lot. Ow.
And you took the second watch, correct? Okay.
That was a lot of dice.
What?
That was a lot of dice.
Lucky, you do not end up taking watch.
Because we're gonna wake up.
And your group ends up sleeping. Well, Zika's still taking watch, but no one's taught him how to do anything because he's never lived before. And your group ends up sleeping for extra time.
Oh, Joan didn't wake up.
Joan did not wake up.
Joan didn't wake up for her watch.
We don't wake up when the sun comes out?
No, you're in a mage tower with
I
like
have
a
very high
window.
perception.
You're asleep.
No, it's okay.
No.
You guys.
So we just slept
This
in.
is
Yeah.
this is dawn
Okay.
in Island
11.
53
Let's see.
all over again.
Time zone. Sun. I'll say 11 because there's 11 when you left for Darren, so it could be like 11 here plus.
We should naturally just sleep the normal amount that we sleep.
You guys do a lot. You guys are tired.
That's true.
I don't know. The sun coming up.
I woke up at 6:30 this morning after
Okay.
12
I rolled a
hours
d20.
yesterday.
I don't think I'll do quite that much. You guys sleep for 15 hours.
Oh,
It was 19 before. I was nice. I didn't have to be. It was a natural 19. You guys sleep for 15 hours, which would make.
Ricky, you gotta stop doing it. It's too loud for the stream.
I don't know why it's hovering. It's not leaving my things
Which
alone.
means the next day it would be 3 p.m. when you wake up. So
I'm
you're,
really sorry.
first of all, very well rested. Zika's gone.
What?
Yeah, he left.
To go where?
He's never experienced the world before.
Is anyone missing a sword?
Make a investigation check.
Kevin, check your swords.
Can I check my stuff?
12.
Tavlor is not missing any swords. You can check your own swords.
12.
You're
I
not
have
missing
one
any
giant
swords.
sword.
You're not missing any swords.
14.
You're not missing any swords.
You can't. I can't imagine he would.
I'm
He
missing
could carry
like.
Narkesh's stuff.
Am I missing like my crossbow or anything?
You can make an investigation
or my
check.
bag of holding.
You guys are very well rested. Make sure you guys gain the benefits of a long rest if you haven't already.
Investigation.
What about daggers?
13. Anything potentially dangerous.
So you have nothing missing.
Okay, cool.
Zika is gone though.
Okay.
There's a demon on the loose somewhere in Faralon.
Okay.
Yeah, so Lucky's gonna leave.
I'm
To go
assuming
after the
that we didn't take Samira's earring off. That we did take it off.
Yes, because it was in her inventory, which was dispersed.
Okay.
Yeah. So
So
Zika
it
does not
just,
have
like,
an earring.
left it
Yeah,
on her.
We definitely raided Samira of all her belongings.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Talver is currently wearing her bracers of archery.
Right.
What would you guys like to do?
What?
We're gonna
so,
go
Remember,
after Zika.
also wherever Zika is also Samira's body, which is the whole point of your endeavor.
Also
yeah,
a
we've got to
tiefling
leave
in
the
the middle
mage
of
tower
the
and go track
tabaxi.
down this.
I don't think the
Can I
tiefling in
pull
the
out
middle
my?
of the
Can I
Tabaxi
pull out my orb
city's
of sending?
Sure.
because tabaxis were turned
And
into
try to message
tieflings
Zika.
canonically.
Okay.
So Chet was a purple tiefling and they didn't care.
If that doesn't work, I'm gonna try Samira.
There was the whole
Okay.
tieflings or
How many
tabaxi turning
words?
into tieflings
It's
thing.
only around me.
It's 25 words.
Okay.
What'd you say, Aaron?
I'm just thinking out loud.
Okay.
Zika. Where the hell did you go? Get back here, please. I'll give you a sword. Let us know where you are. Message back, Joe.
Roll a d20.
It's
On another
back.
plane of existence.
15.
15. Okay. Your orb of sending is okay. This is gonna be an entertaining session. He will respond to you.
Okay.
Well, you guys were asleep, and this city is really shiny. I wanted to make sure I could protect you because you were tired, and
Okay, I'm gonna message him again.
roll a
Okay.
d20.
12.
Okay.
Zika, you only have 25 words to respond. Tell us where exactly you are and stay put. Don't move. Message back, Joe.
Signing off.
Okay, so like 25 sounds like one of your guys' numerical system things, which I wasn't really privy to, but I did find a.
Can we just go? Can we just go find him?
Hey, yeah, let's go find
You know what?
This
Leave
system's
him.
not working.
Okay, let's go find him.
So, it sounded like you wanted to protect us, so you probably went to go and try and find his swords to probably like check the market district, see if he went shopping for something.
Does he know enough about existence
Probably not.
to track down an armory?
Probably not. Let's find out. It's
Okay.
not a bad place to start, I suppose.
Sorry, guys. My bad.
I don't think it's anyone's fault that he just left.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna go.
You're currently on the 4th floor of this tower, by the way.
Yeah. Let's go.
Head to the market district.
Just out the front door.
Yeah.
Is there anybody in this tower?
Nobody in the tower at all. The tower is
It's
completely
a-
vacant, but refurbished. It is the middle of the day. If you look out the window, you do see like Tabaxi civilians at this point.
Okay.
So people are out and about as well.
Interesting. Do I have that spell? No, I don't. No, actually, I do. Disguise self. Do we think? Well, Zika wouldn't recognize us if we disguise ourselves, I suppose.
Well, it
That's
doesn't
true.
matter as long as we find him.
Yeah.
But we should disguise ourselves, I think.
Faralon is your oyster right now.
At least us three.
How do you have to disguise yourselves?
I don't know if
Things
we really
didn't go
came
well
across
last
all
time,
that
yeah.
bad in that situation.
I
That's
don't think
fair.
it was bad, but I don't think that we should yet draw too much attention.
I don't see any problem with it. I mean, if a bunch of tabaxi attack us, I think we'll be fine.
I don't think it's attacking.
They didn't
but
do all that.
answering questions, that kind of thing, especially with the giant statue of Zazor out there. I'd rather be discreet and you glow.
The Zazor Empire.
That would
Everybody
be
walking
so
around
funny.
in giant yellow boots.
Okay.
It's actually so funny. He's got a like.
Can
a,
I pull out my disguise kit?
Everybody wears
Yeah.
comically
Okay.
large yellow boots.
It's
So
like
Joe-
Hercules, where he gets a bunch of merch.
Pulls
Yeah.
out her disguise kit, and for herself, she's just gonna. Can she just like do a wig and like a different outfit?
Okay, so you're not gonna be you're gonna be an elf, just a different elf.
Oh yeah. Can she actually try to? Can I try to get to the Tabaxi?
It's gonna be extremely hard, but go ahead and roll a d20 and add your proficiency modifier.
21.
21.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, as long as no one looks too closely and you keep a hood up, you're able to make like faux ears that kind of
Right.
make a point.
Does anything cover her glow, or does she just glow all the time?
I think it's fine.
If she's magically hindered, yeah, but or if the sun is out, you don't really notice.
Okay.
She's not like she's like more like a glow stick than a lamp.
There's no obscure bit of rivalry between Owlin and Tabaxi that I would have to be concerned about anyway, would I?
Make a history check.
No freaking way!
Shut up! That'd be so funny.
That would be kind of funny. History 17.
Your kind don't frequent the same planes of existence usually, so no.
So, okay. That's what I figured, but
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure.
No, it was a good check.
There wasn't
I just
any-
wanted to make you sweat a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
You never
he's
know.
established something in the lore. I don't know.
Plus, when we were here, we
Thanks for
were
the follow,
like,
Avocado.
they like cheered for us as like champions of.
When you were in the ring.
Yeah, champions of the ring.
Yeah.
And then we helped get rid of the evil
There's a
empress.
ring.
And you know,
I think
Okay.
you're being a
Like a
bit
fighting ring?
too reckless.
I think you're being a bit too cautious.
Well, then I'll go up disguise.
It's actually kind of strange because you're like the let's go ahead and charge person.
I know, but-
I know this is very un-Joan.
To a certain extent, with the Zazel specifically,
Oh no, we'd have to fight Zazor, the person who killed my friend. Let's just go.
at this point, I'd rather avoid it. Kevin, do you want the disguise hat, or do you not mind either?
I have a spell that can do that. So if
Okay, Lucky's gonna walk out. She's done talking about what we're
Okay.
gonna do. Let's
Sure.
just go.
You head down the first flight of stairs. There's like a study. Next flight of stairs. There's like an office-ish area. You do hear some clattering in the stair on the first floor below you as you approach. Would you like to continue?
Can I
Dig
take
through
a
the study.
sneaky peek around a
You
corner?
can check the study. Would you like to check it? What are you looking for? Would you like to make an investigation check by chance? In this magical floating city made by the Sorcerer Supreme? Not that you know that, but...
What was the name of the... I want to say he was a professor, but maybe he wasn't. The older Tabaxi gentleman.
The blind father.
Dr. Quartz.
Dr. Quartz.
Topaz, quartz, and...
Any interesting magical item?
That's a broad check.
I know.
Opal, topaz, and
I don't know. Spell scrolls.
Spell scrolls.
Yeah.
Make an investigation check.
10. 2 on the die.
No spell scrolls. You do find a really nice looking hourglass that rests on the table.
It's a time tunnel.
Is there a layer of dust on it?
Yeah. Like everything in this building.
It seems very abandoned.
I'm gonna yoink it.
Okay. Take the hourglass.
Yo, it.
I will identify it later.
Okay.
I'm taking a sneaky peek around the corner.
Make a stealth check.
I have disadvantage, right?
You do.
Well, one's a 7 and one's a 5.
You have
Okay.
disadvantage to stealth.
I glow.
Oh yeah.
Plus 2, so the lowest is a 7. Did you get it?
Yeah, I did.
Inspiration die for the evil guy.
Zazor gets an inspiration.
I'm sorry, what happened? I'm gonna wash my hands.
That is super gross.
What'd you roll?
What was your roll?
7!
Oh, yeah, so you start stomping down the stairs pretty loudly. You start stomping down the stairs pretty loudly, and as you approach, you start to hear like this shuffling that you hear below is more of clanging. Sounds like objects moving. And you see Zika. He's just completely tearing apart this room,
Oh, wow,
looking
you
for
did not
something.
get very far.
I wasn't gonna leave.
What are you looking for?
A sword.
Is steel on
Can
this?
Joe-
Yes, I already searched all the upper levels and put them back together.
Did you find anything interesting other than a sword?
The last 15 hours redecorating.
No, I put everything back exactly where it was.
Can Joan pull out an old short sword that she has and kind of do this? Here you go.
This is a little sword.
I'll take it away.
No, I'll take it. As he grabs it, you see like runes immediately appear on the center of the storm that are black and just like a shadowy mist appear over it. Cool! And he bonds it away.
Dang it! I was about to do artificer stuff on it so that it would return to me if it needed to.
That would not work. It's now a rune blade.
So that bonding is immediate.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Feels bad.
Took me an hour. Dang it.
Did you find anything, Zika, or learn anything about
I
this
found
place?
some books.
Oh, actually-
I found it. You know what I didn't find was a sword. I found some
Just-
chairs. I found some eggs. I found a pan. I found an hourglass. I found a stick. I found a blanket.
Hey, Joe.
I found
That's
some
wonderful,
cables.
Zika. That's really, really exciting. Hey, Josh.
Yes.
Powerful
Uh,
magical items. He just doesn't
I
know how to
actually
describe
have a
them.
longsword that I would rather him have. Can I retcon that and have given him a longsword?
Sure.
Perfect.
That makes him a stronger ally. So.
Perfect.
Actually, I am. Now that I realize that it's not quite as dire, that Zika is still in fact in the building, I'm gonna pull the hourglass back
Okay.
out and cast Identify.
It's not a magical object.
But
Sorry.
it's cool.
It is a nice. It's a nice hourglass.
She gave it to Kevin.
You can set a timer for an hour.
You're a time dude.
That's
Time
true.
wizard. Would you like?
It's nice though. It's ornate. It might be worth something.
Yeah, maybe we could sell
Can
it.
you
But
use it as a
it was,
magical focus?
you know, it was. You rolled a 10.
I have. Did I get a?
You have a pocket
Pocket
watch
watch?
from
That's-
Penelope.
You know, instead of being pocket watch like Penelope, Kevin can be like sands of time. Anyway, so I thought that was cool.
Well, that's kind of what time magic looks like.
Like sand.
Yeah.
Sands of time.
Mhm.
Very nice.
Okay. Crisis averted.
Now what?
Let's just go
Well,
outside.
Zika is now picking up the room,
Oh,
which
yeah,
is
I'm
a
gonna-
mess. Like he ransacked the rooms above and then spent hours cleaning them.
Well, I'm gonna help him. I don't want to leave it in a mess.
That's what we're doing.
I'm gonna cast mending on anything he
I'm gonna
broke.
cast Mage Hand so I can kind of do two things at
Okay,
once.
why don't you all make
I don't know.
I've never made a cleaning check before, so let's just do a group.
Survival check?
No.
Organization.
What would you do?
Finesse.
Yeah, we'll do a finesse check. So just roll a d20 and add your dexterity modifier.
Oh. 16.
This will be a group check. Zika will help. He failed.
7.
16.
6.
14.
14.
5.
Okay, you guys.
Failed to clean our room.
You are gonna spend the next 4 hours putting this room back together.
All right. Well, it's nighttime.
Damn
It's 7 p.m. The sun has gone down, but
We
you're not.
flew out a whole day
You haven't-
doing nothing. Damn it.
It's okay. There's no pressing matters happening in the world right now.
Hey, shut up.
But the room is now put together. It's really nice. You guys even decide to dust a little
Did
bit while
we
you're
find
there for good
anything of
measure.
note in our cleaning process?
No, it was an investigation.
Okay.
Look at it while I
It's
clean
7
it.
p.m. and you guys are also not tired because you got up at 3.
If we
Cool.
want to go get
Investigate
dinner, I know a really nice place.
Oh, I wonder how that would work for me.
Let's not try that.
Oh, let's not put food in a corpse.
How do I know when I'm hungry?
You are.
I don't think you can do
You are.
I don't think a dead person has to worry about eating. Because
My
the
science major
consequence of
brain
not
just went
eating
crazy
is,
just now.
The whole concept of like a digestive system is to generate energy, but you're wearing a thing that just gives you energy, so you don't.
That's true. It's a fancy necklace, and he's gonna start doing this and.
Swinging the demon jewel like a towel on his head.
It's like embedded in his chest.
No, it's just floating, but there's a chain on it now,
I
flavored.
thought it was like skin embedded.
Let's leave this building.
Let's go outside.
Let's go outside.
Super quick before we go,
Yeah.
since this place was created by the Sorcerer Supreme, the room that we're in, are there any books that maybe have things about magic?
Tons of books and plenty about magic. Honestly, I mean, you just cleaned it, so why don't you make an investigation check with advantage? Sorry, Ben. Gotta ask the right questions.
Oh dear. Well, that was like a. Let me double check. 11.
I mean, basic books of spells for pretty much any magic that you would like to learn about
Any
would
magic,
easily
you say?
be found here. Yeah, but just basics. It's like
Okay.
101.
Yeah.
No spells past level 1 would be in these.
Okay.
And a lot of them are also just opening theories, cantrips.
Okay. Okay then.
Great.
Alas.
To dinner, I guess.
Lucky wants to go to the stone garden.
Okay.
The stone garden.
Yeah.
Versus stone
So she's just gonna start heading
Yeah,
that
we'll
way.
follow her.
I mean, she's going.
Okay. So just as yourselves? Okay.
Except for me, I'm a cat person.
You are a cat.
I am. Yeah, I mean.
I'm
You're
willing
what?
to deal with
I'm
Kevin,
me.
do you have a disguise self spell? You should do that. We should be cats.
I'm chilling. I didn't do anything wrong.
Okay, so you two are leaving as yourselves, and you are also leaving as yourself?
I'm going to walk cautiously. and if they see, well, with the intent to look, and if I'm raising suspicion, we'll go and duck out
Make a
somewhere.
perception check.
And duck out somewhere.
Lucky you're on your way.
And make
If I
myself
see
a
anything
cat.
that resembles like a graveyard, I want to stop.
Yeah, 20.
Nice. I mean, there's a few tabaxi about. Immediately as you're seen, because you are just kind of being a little bit more brash, tabaxi see you and run away.
Yeah, Amber,
Are
let me
they
put the hat on you, please.
are they running away like with fear, or like they're going to tell somebody?
Insight, please, Kevin.
Fear or telling someone, like Zazor. Insight?
Yeah,
21.
21. I'll give you excitement.
Excitement.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Heroes of the Colosseum.
That seemed positive in a weird way.
Joe's gonna walk stealthily from here on out.
Okay.
And away from the group.
Make a
but
stealth check.
following.
Okay, you're all following Lucky then.
Yeah, definitely keeping an eye out because I want to know what happened to Geo's.
It has been 8 months, and you don't have a map of Faralon, so you're
Right.
gonna have to make a history check with disadvantage to see if you still know how to get to the stone.
I thought it was like right outside of her palace. Like you left her.
Yeah, but you're not
palace
in the palace. You're at the Mage Tower, which was in a completely different part of
I
town.
thought we teleported in the citadel, but we didn't. We
No.
teleported in the.
The tower.
Ah. Okay,
I-
so I'm just mixed about where I am.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll try to get there still.
You made the, that might have been a flavor text I did wrong last time, because you made the teleportation circle in the citadel.
Right.
Yes. With the same coordinates, but you are in the Mage Tower now.
Yeah.
So the magic circle has moved.
Yes.
That's weird.
Yeah.
But it was still the salt.
Yeah. Technically, actually, Geo didn't die in here either, so.
Yeah, so the
Whoopsie.
wall wouldn't have been the same,
Mhm.
but I would have still assumed it was the same.
Yeah, it's a
group.
different tower.
Huh.
But you've been in this
Until I
tower
found
before.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my mistake.
Joan got a 21 on stealth, so she is away from the group. Sneaking
Yes, great.
and following.
Yeah.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 1 and a 2.
You don't know where you're going.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Multiple Tabaxi Griffin riders are going to be seen above you
Can I?
every once in a while.
Can I wave one down?
You are the only non-Tabaxi here.
I'm gonna
Sure,
I don't know
cast
where we're going.
mage armor on myself.
sure. That's a good call.
Just wanna.
Yep.
Hi.
5 Tabaxi Griffin riders are going to land around you as these huge hippogriffs. This is a brand new sight to you, Rowan, as these hippogriffs all just.
And I'm away. I'm away.
Yes.
Yeah.
They surround your small party of 5.
For the sake of I have not used this guy's stuff.
Yeah,
I'm gonna cast tongues.
sure.
Aha!
Can
I
I
had it last
ready
time too.
if any attacks are made by any of these Griffin Riders, can I ready greater invisibility?
Yes.
We have so many like ditch at the first sign of trouble.
No,
party
it's
members.
no, it's to reset my position. I'm a wizard. I'm
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
fishy.
Also, Joan is usually right in the front. She just decided to be smart this
You guys
time
all did
because
heck
you
the
guys were
consequences.
poisoned.
That's okay.
Yeah.
hmm
Hello. Trying to get their attention. Definitely. I can't speak tongues until someone speaks to me, but I will. as soon
Yes,
as-
our honored guests, we are happy that you have finally arrived. Your arrival has been foretold for quite some time.
Oh, that's not a good sign.
Yes.
Oh!
Sorry.
Foretold.
Foretold for quite some time. These are all female Griffin Rider Amazon is awesome Tabaxi warrior women.
That's great. We left all the keystones in the treehouse, right? We didn't bring them with us.
Yes, you have no keystones
That's
with
Nope,
great.
not here.
Great, beautiful. Yes. we
The
have
council is
arrived.
expecting you, and the council members are very excited, at least those who are currently here.
Quick question.
Yes.
Because the council wasn't around the last time I was here.
Walk and talk, please,
Yes,
come.
walking
We must
with you.
make haste.
The giant statue.
Yes, of
Yes,
course.
of course. Are either of those men, well, is specifically the hooded one with the mask, on that council by chance?
Ah, you mean Councilman Zazor.
Awesome.
Yes, he stayed for quite some time after the attack of the Paragon Assembly to help rebuild Faralon. For months, even.
That's so nice.
We're not sure what happened to the brave warrior that fought beside him, but he made sure that he was also honored.
Can Joe? Oh, Joe can't hear any of this.
Just in an alleyway, you hear a.
I'm following.
Yes, stealthily.
And I'm gonna take off my tabaxi makeup as I walk. Is that
Okay. Sure.
Okay, so he's not around anymore.
Oh, he pops in. He's more of a part-time honorary member of the council.
Oh, okay. So, but he hasn't been around recently.
I wouldn't know that. I am a Griffin Rider and not a member of the council.
Is there something that the council wants from us? That way we're going there. We were.
I'm not sure because I'm just a Griffin Rider. But you were expected
Makes sense.
for months now, even.
For months now.
Yes, Zazor told us you would be back.
That does not surprise me.
Mm-hmm.
He knows a lot.
Okay.
I'm gonna let everyone know what's happening because I realize we're probably speaking in tabaxi right now.
Yeah.
Who's on the council?
Yeah, Zazor's on the council. I guess I don't need an earring because they don't speak English. So
Joe's gonna say.
They don't speak common?
no, they only
speak
speak tabaxi. They were a cordoned off settlement
Yeah.
for
So
thousands of
as
years.
review, Jump in the Storm and the Empress Leozana, who was one of the first people to wield a keystone back in the Old Alliance. Lots of lore right now. So they were in love, the Sorcerer Supreme and this Empress of the Tabaxi. And when the demon attacks started overwhelming the Tabaxi, Jump in the Storm lifted one of their greatest cities out of the ground and hid them
Created
behind a
sand.
sandstorm the size of basically a country. And he himself put his own life into it and became the Everstorm to hide his love and her people away. Generations passed. He did not know that the ground that he brought up also had a beholder lair in the bottom of it, as well as an azonite meteor. Pretty bad luck. But that was lifted into the sky with them, which caused a lot of dissent and a lot of the problems of Faralon. You can learn more about this in episodes 9 through 30 of Downstage Dungeons. Maximus Ultor arrived. There was an underground pyramid, and then it broke through the Everstorm and went up to Faralon. There was a lot of political intrigue. There was a tournament at a coliseum. The Empress there, who should no longer have been alive, had a lust keystone because she would have been hundreds and hundreds of years old. There was a lot of suspicion, and then Maximus Ultor went in, learned it was a beholder, freed all the people. The Paragon Assembly came also to get the keystone, and there were 2 keystones gathered at that time, and then the Maximus Ultor left with 4 keystones and 3 less party members.
Okay, so that's a TikTok.
He also tried to seduce Kevin a couple times.
Can
That was
Joan,
fun.
once she looks like Joan again,
He
and
was
it's the
seduced by
Deadpool,
Yeah.
a beholder,
can she
basically.
sneak into the circle like she was there the whole time?
Okay, so we're just on our way to. meet
You're going to the
council.
palace.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
So, what kind of things have changed here since I know it's probably a big political upheaval with the Empress gone. So, what kind of changes have been made?
When you say that, there is a lot of grim expressions and anger and mixed emotions
Lots
when
of
you
trauma.
say Empress. Well, some leadership figures that remained after coming out of the haze. Some leadership figures, as they remained, formed the Council of Faralon, and we've just been learning how to come back into the place in the world. Some of us have gone off and tried to figure out foreign policies. The land below still isn't safe, but it's far better than it was, according to the history books.
Did the
no.
Skinnies, the
Stay up
bug
here.
people, did they leave right after? Or
Yes,
yeah.
thanks to the efforts of Zazor and Terrarian.
Talarian.
Terrarian? No, it's
What?
Terrarian.
You're saying
Talarian.
Yeah, you'd hear this.
Talarian.
Oh, Councilman Zazor said very specifically that his name was Terrarian.
Ooh.
Is there a plaque on the statues?
There were plaques on the statues, for sure.
He definitely took a page out of somebody's book with that one.
Oh, like her room?
The nicknaming. Jonah.
Zazor also had very mixed feelings about Telarian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the biggest
Yeah, what was
Fine.
His name was
Yeah.
actually Terrarium.
That he was scared of TJ because TJ showed up and he was just extremely powerful and he beat him
So
up.
the whole statue is just a big F you to Talarian.
That's so
Yeah.
funny.
Pretty much.
I
only
hate
he
him,
was here to
but
see
I love Zazor. He's my favorite villain.
Is
Such
there
a
anyone
silly-
else that we may know that's on the council? Did they mention anybody else?
Is there anyone else on that council that we might know? Or what about Opal? Or Dr. Topaz? Cause I think,
Dr.
or
Quartz?
Dr. Quartz, because I think Topaz was the one who died.
Yeah.
So I had friends Opal and Quartz. Are they around? Okay.
New Google Doc.
So many Google Docs in Faralon. The Google Doc in Faralon is like 50 pages.
That's a lot of pages.
You guys are approaching the citadel, and as you do see the large field with the sculpted hedges that are like statues, and the greenery that is very uncommon here, with all these like magical conduits going from building to building. It's all very like sci-fi here, and throughout this place, you do see that there are no more statues.
Oh, yeah, that's gonna make Lucky really happy.
There used to be statues of petrified tabaxi here that went astray because the Empress Shozavul, the beholder, who was posing as the Empress with the Lust Keystone, had a prismatic basilisk pet that was in charge of petrifying those who broke the rules. There were a lot of rules.
There's a little.
Episodes 9 through 30. 8 through 30. No, 9 through 30.
So what did she say anything to the Opal Dr. Quartz question?
No, I was explaining the flavor text
Yes, I got you.
while I was looking at the
It's fine.
list.
I was just gonna ask another question, but then I realized I had already.
Yeah, no doubt.
None doubt.
No doubt.
You know how much doubt there is?
No doubt, no
Not at all.
No diggity down.
Not even a little.
Merged.
I know.
They do list a lot of names you don't recognize. You recognize Zazor,
Yep.
and you recognize Chief Engineer Topaz.
That a
Opal
girl.
was the one who died.
Opal was the one who died.
Opal died?
Oh, sorry, yeah,
Yeah,
Opal.
Opal's
That's
the one who,
one of the things
who's
I.
an artificer.
Yes.
Oh, I love Opal. I love her. She's
Is
so
she
nice.
translating this to us as we go?
No.
Can we assume that?
Do you want to?
I stopped and briefed like halfway through.
I just don't know if she just turned into me and being like, I love Opal.
I probably did. Yeah. Yeah. And then were all of the petrified people restored then? Were you guys able to find someone who could restore them?
Many of our healers, after coming out of the haze, were able to continue their practice.
The haze?
The haze. It's what we refer to the mind-bending powers that our former leader had.
Oh, Empress is a Voldemort word.
It's a little taboo.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay,
no
won't
good
say
to know
that
this
anymore. Figured it out.
Say what anymore?
Yeah, I'm gonna relay everything up to this point about the about Opal being on the council and about the stone statues being restored to the team.
At this time, you're probably going into past the first archway. Kevin, you remember this castle-esque archway that goes into a courtyard as the place where you saw Brion and Vivian standing right before you teleported away. All those many few months ago.
So long ago.
8 months.
But for us, it was a while ago.
Yeah.
Over a year.
That year, yeah.
Wow, Faralon was over a year ago.
So, as you go up the steps of the palace, there's definitely been a few renovations made. The ceiling looks taller, looks bigger. There's more rooms. It's definitely gone for repairs, as you remember the front large doors were broken off a moment ago, or not a moment ago, a few months ago. As you walk in, you enter this council. It's immediately a council-esque chamber. Like there's a palace that goes behind it, but it's immediately this tall room of silver and brass. And there are these brass chairs that go up for like, honestly, not super practical, but they're like 10 feet tall chairs that it looks like they seat upon up there. Could be some sort of cultural thing. There are...
Tongues only last last for an hour, so can you let me know when I need to reach
Yes.
it? Thank you.
There are 7 chairs.
7 chairs for the council.
Yes.
Is that how many that she listed off to me?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So there isn't is there an extra chair that's like rainbow color or
All
that
the-
looks obviously like Zazor's chair?
Make a perception check.
Okay.
To just have like little cup holders for 6 spears.
15.
15.
Yeah.
So, you see 4 of these chairs currently occupied. Yes. One, you see a male tabaxi, pretty beefy. They have like this very official blue, navy lapis-ish blue vest with shoulder pads. He's a little monocle as well. He almost has like a big tabaxi beard that covers his mouth, like a Lorax beard. You see a tabaxi woman who looks more warrior-esque, wearing a chain and armor. You see a familiar bronzish colored tabaxi. Actually looks a lot more healthy. She has much nicer clothes on. However, still has a pair of goggles now on her forehead.
Good for her.
The young tabaxi girl. And in the center, you see there is this humanoid figure. What?
Oh no.
There's a humanoid figure with a mask that is half black and half white. On the white part of the mask, there is a blue gem star on it. His hood is not currently drawn. What he actually wears upon his head is similar to a jester's hat.
Of course it is.
Instead of little bells on it, they seem to be little golden beads. The rest of him looks pretty similar. Most of him is under his cloak.
Caesar learned tabaxi.
Everyone is kind of sitting around normally. You do see him sitting more lax in the chair with a foot up, his arms like outstretched as he watches you enter.
Is there a chair that looks like Zazor's chair?
The one with Zazor in it.
What was Zazor
Funny
in
you
it?
should ask.
Yeah, that is, I mean, you haven't seen too many people that look like that. You do see one of the saviors of Faralon. Zazor.
Does Opal look happy to see me?
Opal is already gotten down from her chair and is running towards you at a very high
I'm gonna
speed.
hug her.
She's gives you a really big hug.
I'll lift her up because I'm bigger
Yeah.
than she is.
Otherwise she would just kind of come up to like your waist. She's like 5'1".
I'm so tall.
Pick her up. It is so good to see you in common.
Lucky's gonna do that out loud.
Can
Cute.
Joan curtsy to her?
Oh, don't fall over.
She doesn't know where the curtsy is.
She's gonna shake her hand. Pleasure to meet you.
No warm paw in your hand.
Aw.
Mhm.
Is it a paw? Does she have
It's a
three?
paw-esque hand. It's like a furry paw hand. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How have you been?
Better. She gets a little emotional immediately.
How was your dad?
Better. Older. Not getting older quite as fast. Kevin.
Good to reach out.
It's good to see you. It's still not perfect common, but it's
Yeah.
much better than it
Yeah.
was before
Yeah.
in her practice. Looking at Rowan and Tavlor.
They're
Oh,
new.
no. Oh!
One of them turned into a bird.
Emmerich. Actually, Emmy, I don't think she was introduced as Emmerich in Faralon.
Anywhere, really. Other than class.
Why have you come?
Honestly, sorry,
Whoa.
Joe's next to me. Honestly, it's more of like a stop on the way. We're trying to get to Eobos, which
Oh.
is a city we know someone we're trying to find, and this was the fastest way we could get there was through Faralon. We thought we'd see how you were doing.
Again, better. You see, we are just getting our way, you know? E.O. Voss kind of looks back at some of the other council members. None of them seem to react to know anything about E.O. Voss,
That's all right. We
including
know
Zazor, who chased you there.
Yeah.
was definitely the
Uh-huh.
boss.
I stole from him there.
Lucky stole from him there.
Mm-hmm.
Took
Two of his favorite
spear.
people are in this room.
Lucky's very nervous about Zazor, but
If you look up from where he's sitting, you will see his 6 spears kind of floating in a circle above him in the room on the high seat of the chair.
Jones is gonna smile at him, kind of smugly.
Your intuition senses a lot of power from that person.
yeah, Lucky's playing it a little safe right now because she knows that all these people in this room basically worship Zazor.
Yeah, he's unmoving. He's sitting at the very edge. Like, the chair that he's sitting at, if the chairs were in a half circle like this, is the very center one on the opposite side of the room as he just observes. What do you want to do, Joe?
Jones gonna kind of smirk at him a little bit. Zazor, it is so wonderful to see you again after so long. How have you been all these months later?
He doesn't respond.
So,
He doesn't talk much anymore.
Anymore.
Yes, I mean, we know he is very wise and,
what if it's someone else in there?
A fake body double just to be Zazor.
we know he is very wise and, sees and knows many things, and he's helped us rebuild, and along the process, he also helped a lot with communication, and along the process, he just let us take the wheel, but we still honor him and appreciate his wisdom.
He's a bad guy.
He's,
I know he's a bad guy.
Zazor's, he's a yapper. He's not a quiet guy.
He's a yapper.
Yapper.
I'm confused.
I'm also lost.
Are we in the earrings right now?
Yeah.
Well,
Opal, was there something the council wanted from us? The guard mentioned that we should come here and...
Just that you were expected. Zazor told us that you would arrive pretty close to the date as well. I'm not sure the exact, but he said it would be about a little longer than half a year. He also said that whatever you guys needed, that we should use as many of our resources as possible to help you on your journey.
what do we need?
Nothing? That's...
A belt of hill giant strength. Just kidding.
That I'm so glad. I appreciate the help.
Yes, Eovos, where is it?
You know what would actually be very, very helpful? We left a ship in the desert, and you guys have a bunch of flying griffins. Could you maybe help us find it if we told you around where we left it?
Absolutely. Whatever you need, you have the full concentrated resources and power of Faralon at your disposal. The council has already agreed, and all the other council members acknowledge it, except for Zazor.
We also left. We also left a one-eyed griffin here.
Cliff.
I'm not sure about a Cliff the Hippogriff, but we will try our very best to locate a hippogriff named Cliff with one eye. I will speak to some of our local veterinarians and our wing commander.
When Opal, right?
Yes.
Okay. When she was explaining that we have the full resources and manpower of Faralon behind us, per Zazor, did that seem like she was compelled to say that by some other means other than...
Arcana, please.
You are so good, man.
Aaron's on his game.
I know.
Guidance.
Just kind of around.
Hi, Carrington.
Aww.
Aw.
Oh.
I know. That's a good thing. I just
11.
11.
Yeah.
Not that you can ascertain. This seems like Opal, but just happier, bouncier.
I'd like to cast message to Opal.
It sounded like she was much more articulate when she said that. I wanted to
She's just been working on it. We're
Um,
playing Dungeons and Dragons.
I'd like to cast message to Opal.
Yep.
And say, I had a friend die here the last time we were here, Geo. Do you know what happened to his body?
She'll message back. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know that about you all. I'm not sure anyone did.
Well, because
Zazor killed him. That's why I didn't say it out loud. Thank you.
Did you say thank you out loud?
No.
Did you cast message again?
It's
Okay.
a cantrip.
Carrington in the shit.
Cute.
No. Do you think we could wander the city a little bit? Or
Of course. As I said, whatever you guys need, we have been preparing for this for a while. So we have our Griffin riders.
What all do you have access to resource-wise?
We have powerful mages, any items, information. Our griffins are powerful steeds if you need to go somewhere. Was Danny in the chat? Hi, Danny.
Danny, hello.
Danny,
Hi.
One of our friends.
Friendship.
Friendship.
So many bells in Rowan's head start ringing of things that could be looked at.
So Zazor has not moved.
I don't like that one.
which one?
Zika is pointing at Zazor.
Hey,
Forgot
hey,
he was here.
hey.
He kind of gives me the.
It's rude to point.
Okay.
Maybe.
Do you
next
see
time.
the funky-looking clown guy up there?
Whole person.
Could we? Hey, Zika.
Danny is in the chat.
That's-
Everyone's here.
14.
My save is a 14.
Danny's back together.
I'm gonna teach you about something called an inside thought. Okay?
Inside thought.
Yes. So this is a thought that you have about something or somebody that really should not be spoken, right? It's just really, maybe
Why?
too honest. It's too honest.
Is it bad to be honest?
Sometimes.
Sometimes,
Yes.
right. Okay.
In this
Sorry,
case,
you guys are teaching me so much about this. It's
in
like a
this
whole-
case, when we see a big spooky person,
yes,
the
he is
last-
big and
yes,
spooky.
Yes,
Yes.
The last thing that
Do you guys know what spooky means? What?
Okay. The best way to put it is. the
What are
golden
inside
rule.
thoughts?
Oh, yes. So if there's something that you really want to say about said big scary person,
All of my thoughts have been on the inside.
Oh my gosh, all they're
Yes,
doing
you-
is, does anyone have cone of silence?
I'm gonna cast deafness on Zika. The blindness,
No.
deafness, emphasis
He's all
on
he's gonna do is
deafness.
so why can't I talk for here?
Please don't do this.
Okay.
That's blindness, deafness.
I believe that just causes the condition. The save was a 20.
Yeah, that's saved.
I mean, his sight and hearing is a magical means right now because it's not a literal. Like he still is a walking corpse.
Zika, just think about how would you feel if someone said those things to you? If someone said that you were a scary clown?
I would be confused.
Yes.
I don't look like a scary clown,
Yes.
but he does look like a scary
I'm
clown.
gonna cast whole person again.
We're in a little world. It's the theater of the mind, and we roleplay with the pictures I put in people's heads. Right now, they're in a big antechamber, and they're playing as characters that they've played for a while. Let's question the chat. That is a 10.
He fails.
Okay. You got 6 seconds of stillness before he's allowed to make another save. That one person
alone.
works.
Zika, I will answer all of your questions Just please.
Canonical sneeze. Sorry.
Let's talk later.
Has
Whoa.
Zazor shown any sort of reaction?
Has not moved.
Any, not
The
even.
spears moved?
21 on the save. No, the spears are not moved.
Still has
Can
not
you use
moved at
Mage
all.
Hand to like flick up his mask a little bit?
No!
Why?
That sounds like a terrible idea.
Sounds a really bad idea.
Mage Hand can only do 5 pounds of force, and the mask is a helmet.
Zazor would not have left his spears behind. If he had left a body double, the spears would not be magically
Yeah,
floating
no,
around.
just-
Jeez.
Can I cast Command on him?
Zazor?
Why?
It's okay. You know what? Let's fight Zazor.
Right now?
Let's just fight him in the
We
middle
just
of the
have
council
long
room.
rest.
Just wait a second.
You may certainly try.
Okay, I want to do it.
Okay. Command is a verbal spell.
Yeah.
Whatever you say
Holy
while
shit.
casting a rune spell on Zazor will be seen and heard by everyone in this room.
Can they see the spell happening? Or just
Uh-huh.
get it? Why can't they just
I will counterspell you.
There's actually
Oh, do it.
abilities in the game to make it so people can't detect the spells. If you don't have it, you can't hide a spell.
I was gonna say like a subtle word, but no.
Yeah, that's like subtle spell
sorcerers.
for sorcerer.
So are you going to cast command on Zazor?
No.
Okay.
I just wanted him to do something. He's making me mad. I feel like I'm getting the silent treatment.
I think that's the point.
Well, I would love to head out with some of your riders to go find the ship. Could you lead me to some of them?
Of course, I will speak to Wing Commander Rodrea, and we will figure that out immediately.
And
Right.
Cliff.
Cliff, yes, and I'll send some of my people to
That's
talk
great.
to some of the veterinarians.
We'll wait outside.
Yeah, in the meantime, is there any chance that we could go through your various magic item resources?
Sure, whatever you need.
I'm
I will
fine.
say we don't have many after the war
Yeah.
incident.
Of course.
But if it might help if there was something specific you were looking for.
Any sort of spell, like casting focuses, spell books are always appreciated.
We have tons of books over at our mage tower.
Potions.
I just didn't ask for it, and I know
Right.
that's on me.
Well, I'm not trying to throw that in the face either, but most spell books and stuff are stuff that as you're level 12 you've had access to. So unless you're looking for something specific, there's not a ton of new stuff they can offer you as a society helping a level 12 powerful, crazy, strong person of the realm.
We are
I just
heroes.
keep trying to find a +2, +3, plus whatever spellcasting focus is what I'm always looking for.
I would love to not have a -1 in wisdom one of these days.
Oh, that's
Oh yeah, that would be anything.
Yeah,
like-
tracks.
I could have like an 11. She's gotten better.
So can we go outside?
You weren't
Yeah.
there.
I want to leave this room.
Yeah, so
There's nothing I can do.
Topaz
to
and
make it
Rodrea,
super
which is
scary.
Opal.
Opal and Rodrea. Yeah,
They're easy to mix
This is
up.
what happens when I
Two
don't
stones.
play characters for a year and a half.
2 stones.
Two-
They're
yeah.
easy. Yeah.
2 rocks.
So they are going to exit with you guys. A bunch of Griffin Riders are going to come. Scouts are going to start going. People are going to start exchanging information.
Can Joan keep her eye on Zazor as they leave? Just like looking back.
Yeah, he doesn't move even until you leave the room.
Can she like look back, like trying to catch Andy's?
Like
toy
you
or
leave and
something?
you go, ah!
Yeah.
Say
Okay.
Andy's toys.
Sure. Well, with Faralon at your guys' disposal, there's some things in the works, so you'll have a little bit of time to explore the floating city before continuing your adventure to Eovos. That is where we are going to take a break. TikTok Live will go down. We'll be back up in about 10 minutes. Make sure you are following us so you get the notification. And we will see you guys in a minute. Bye.
Bye.
Off TikTok. Bye, everyone else.
How you doing?
Bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye to us on this. 480 viewers
Take a break.
on the Tink Tonk.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Oh, someone stayed that entire time.
I did.
No, someone else.
Oh.
They're not cool like we are.
Saving that.
excited.
You guys ready to play?
Yeah, I'm ready whenever.
Let's do it. Let's do it to it.
Let's do it, Ty.
Okay, we are back live on TikTok.
TikTok, we're back.
What's up, Clock App?
Hey, welcome back!
Soon to be banned Clock App.
Kills me.
We,
Nice.
So, here's what's happened so far. We, arrived at the floating city. We traveled through the floating city with reckless abandon and found out that a major villain from the campaign is here and adored. And they are being extremely helpful.
Sounds like great information and such.
Whatever you guys want, he also wants. Maybe.
Because he
I
hasn't
don't
told
know.
us directly.
We'll have to see.
He's suddenly not a yapper.
Anyway,
Don't trust him.
we
don't
return
know
to
anything he wants
we return to Faralon
Got bigger fish to fry, maybe.
at nighttime. The 2 moons of Ernaxia are seen above you in a clear sky. Well, not a clear sky. I forgot everything is clouded. Sorry, it's been a while. They're shining behind the clouds.
Been a while.
We have a constant
We can
overcast going.
feel their presence behind the.
Well, maybe one of them you can feel their presence.
So can we get dinner?
Can we get dinner?
I'd like to keep an eye out if we are followed at all by Zazor. Definitely looking just for yellow spooky.
Also, for the sake of brevity, I'm going to say that you probably give a little more details other than our ship was lost of what the ship might look like.
Yeah, well, what it looked like, and that we found it was near the Scathus mine, so where the pyramids were. If they have any reference for
sure.
where the pyramids were,
They're going to send some riders out, but it is nighttime.
So it might take
It
a while.
will be easier for them to find it in the morning, so you might have to wait another day since the day is gone. In fact, traveling through Faralon with guard and that meeting could even have taken about an hour. So we'll say it's about 8 p.m. right now.
And Joan, does Joan remember where the restaurant is?
Make a history check with disadvantage.
With disadvantage.
Oh,
It's
that's
been eight-
so
it's been 8 months.
sad. She rolled a natural 20.
As you said, with disadvantage.
Guidance.
History? With guidance? 19.
Okay, yeah. If you would like to lead the group there, you can definitely do that.
I will do that.
We're going to.
So what am I supposed to do when we get there?
Sit and enjoy company.
How do you do that?
Okay, how about this? Sit.
No.
Do I have
Okay,
anything?
then stand outside.
Artificer and fidget toy like.
Oh, 100%.
Can I give him a fidget toy?
What is the fidget?
I kind of want it to be a puzzle that you get your fingers stuck into, like a
Let's do
Chinese
a
finger
cat's-
trap kind
I
of
feel
thing.
like you would spend a lot of time complaining about that.
Let's do a cat's cradle. I'm gonna like tie a piece of string like around like a circle and like show him with my fingers that you can like mess with it. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna give it to him. Knock yourself out.
Eating
With a string?
with the body he has currently.
I mean, copy what I was doing. Make the same thing. That's your challenge for the day.
Don't want to find out.
What happens if I do the challenge?
Then
Like
Like,
the
does
body's
digestive
not gonna
system
do
still
it.
work?
No, it shouldn't.
I'm bored. You can have this back.
Because like
okay, I'm gonna lead them.
the body
Okay.
is not breathing. The heart's not beating. It's manipulating the vocal cords, sure, but sorry, we're having a whole side discussion about like how
The
do we make
logistics
it
of-
seem, yeah.
Yeah.
How a body in his current state, how he would digest.
If he would digest, or if it would just sit there inside
Raw.
of whatever's left of the stomach, and
I
nothing
mean,
would happen to it.
you could certainly try.
I don't want to find out, but I don't know how we're going to explain the existence of this really, really out of touch tiefling with a glowing orb floating around.
Isn't it
him.
chicken strips that they serve at this restaurant? Isn't that what we ate last time?
You can.
I thought that was what they
Every
had.
restaurant
Last time
have
I
chicken
think
strips.
The last time that Joan
Even
and Kevin
Ernaxia.
sat down for a meal was Farwind Point, and that's what we had.
Craneshire was actually where the
That was right.
Yeah.
spicy
At
tender
Farwell
challenge.
Point, they were like, we need heroes. And Kevin was like, sure. And Joan happened to be in the same room, but did not want to be involved in any way, shape, or form. So they didn't meet till later.
Anyways,
We need help. Well, I'm not
continuing on, you do lead them back to the restaurant. It does have a different name. It's just different name, rebranding. There's a lot. Just everything is like the same but different now than what it was.
What's the
Like
new
they,
name?
what?
What's the new name?
It is the Gilded Sunflower.
I don't like that.
Okay.
Feels weird.
Take it up with management if you want.
You don't like the Gilded Sunflower?
Is there anything else in this?
So gilded.
Is there anything else in this town that reminds me of like Maximus Ultor and Zazor and Talarian? Like, do I find more things that Zazor
Make
is kind of
a
like, hidden
perception
here?
check.
He looks real happy.
It took me a second to get there. I'm there.
The gilded
It's like,
flower. That's an 18, so dirty 20.
Dirty 20. It's a filthy 20.
What are the other shop names?
You want more shop names?
I just want to see if there's anything else he's like planted to mess with our brains. The giant statues were a big one.
Yeah, you're not in a super like. There's a bunch of named things here. Like this isn't the market district. That's kind of nearby. There's just a restaurant here. For flavor and because this would be realistic, you do see like some small tabaxi boys, and they have like these dragonborn toys that are blue dragonborns.
Are they fighting?
They're both Kevin,
Oh.
but they are fighting.
I have merch.
They're brothers.
I have action figures.
Is there a
Well, that's very common. Like they made merch very quickly while you guys were at the Coliseum.
Is there a gift shop?
You guys have
I want to go to a gift shop.
Yeah,
I wanna go to a gift
maybe
shop
after dinner.
right now.
Hero.
Okay, I'm gonna walk in
Uh huh.
and go,
Crazy.
6, please.
Oh,
6 what?
Has it been an
That's
hour?
really good.
I'm gonna cast tongues.
Cool.
Can I have it too, please? Please. I'll give you something.
No, it's a higher level spell if I include more people.
No, you tap
What are you gonna give her?
Level 3 is you just tap somebody.
I know,
That's
but
it.
I
No,
can't
but
do
she has to do it on
myself.
herself.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know what I can give you. I could let you look through my things though.
Oh my gosh.
I can talk for a little bit.
They'll count on your fingers, and they'll be like, look at you confused, and then nod. They're gonna go to the back. So as you go through this place, first of all, the colors in here are now like a dim multicolor, which is kind of nice. Like it's always had like a nice mood lighting, but now there's like reds and blues and greens and gold.
It's a rainbow. It's a rainbow restaurant called the Gilded Sunflower.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Okay.
I'm really happy.
I don't like it. Okay.
You definitely see that every other person here is in a couple of 2. There's 1, 3.
Is this where they had their date?
Yeah.
Yes, this is an
This is a very
extremely
romantic
restaurant.
That Dex and Geo had a date at.
And Ched and Joan.
I didn't realize.
You see them pushing together like a bunch of small tables and like, well, you get the vibe.
into what you're
You would
into.
hear one of them say like, "Oh, we're not judging," and putting them all together.
I think we're.
Maximus Ultor is just a polyamorous relationship.
Can we
That's
eat
when you
somewhere?
think-
Tabler's gonna go sit at a table by himself.
That's right.
That does track.
Okay, we're all sitting down. Joan takes no notice of the social awkwardness. She's just gonna sit. She's more sussed out by the rainbows. She
You see,
thinks-
they have these very nice cloth handkerchiefs, and on them there's like this sewn like butterfly
No, it's not.
pattern.
No, it's not. I knew you were gonna say butterfly. All the handkerchiefs have butterflies on them. Can you ask them who designed this restaurant, please?
I can. I'm really entertained.
I think we know who did it.
Maybe someone who helped rebuild the town.
Excuse me. Oh,
Yes.
I really enjoy your design choices.
Thank you very. It was inspired by Councilmember Zazor himself. Actually, just started recommended the redesign and helped a little bit with funding as well.
The butterflies came from Zazor as well.
I mean, the whole theming. I mean, is really nice. People think it's very romantic. We have proposals like every day.
That's cute.
Yeah, that is so nice.
It's nice that people still make time for romance in troubling times.
What's she
And
saying?
Joan.
Lucky, why is everybody looking at us weird?
So, we are sitting at a restaurant for couples where they have
Thank you, Lynn.
proposals
And we
daily.
All right.
So, it's very romantic.
I feel like I thought this was gonna be like a pub crawl night. I didn't know we were getting
I
so.
didn't know we were going on a date.
Intimate.
I didn't know this was gonna be so.
What is romance?
Well,
It's like having a
two
3-year-old.
people love
Where
each
do
other
babies
very
come
much.
from?
What is love?
It's a feeling.
I know what love
Baby,
is. I'm
don't
messing
hurt
with you.
me.
But thank you. It's really nice. You know what's funny? This place looks like your the butterfly thing you do, right?
No.
Yeah.
Little bit.
You might. Gosh, golly gee.
Excuse me, sir. I know you might not do this,
Oh,
but
yes.
would it be possible to get our food to go? I'm really anxious to explore the
To
rest.
go.
Yes, like in a box.
Just eat dinner.
He looks horrified. I'll ask the chef.
No, you know what? We'll just eat.
We'll just
We're
sit.
just yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
It's fine.
Family dinner. What would you guys like to talk about?
This is so uncomfortable.
I think
Yeah,
this is
Joan
great.
may take no
candlelight.
notice of. Rowan is like acutely aware of the
The vibe.
awkwardness of the situation.
Oh,
Kev just
Amber
wants to eat.
respects Zazor so much.
Kev just wants to eat.
It's
It's
so
just good time
sassy
with
to
friends.
make Jones the
hilarious.
romance.
That's
I know,
hilarious.
I'm so apt.
So
Joe's gonna
funny.
be looking at Rowan and how uncomfortable he is throughout the meal. What kind of food do they serve?
Can I read the
Fish.
menu? Oh, it's a cat.
No, there's it's there's fish,
They got cans of
pasta,
tuna?
chicken, steak. It's nice.
Okay, yeah.
They have like farms and places for animals and crops on this floating city.
I'm all for time skipping through this dinner so I can see the rest of the town.
Well, I just want to let you guys have your roleplay. You guys decided to come to this very specific restaurant and have a romantic dinner
I'm glad that
together.
I know it's here.
Yeah.
Last I checked, we got pulled along to some place that we said we could eat at.
Yeah. You were right. It's great food.
I bet.
Okay,
bet.
Rowan's gonna stare judgingly at anybody who orders poultry. No, I'm just kidding.
Got the chicken I
That's
see.
foul.
It's
so
proposals every day.
what do you guys think is going on with the supervillain King?
I don't know. I have a suspicion that maybe it's somebody else under the mask.
Yeah, but he had his flying spears up there.
Yeah, well, I'm sure that. I don't know. I don't know.
6 flying. I know people who can control 1 or 2 weapons at a time, but 6 is it's a big deal.
Something's
What's it
off.
with you guys in being, harassed by eclectically dressed, powerful beings?
I don't know. Why don't you ask your old master? He might have a clue.
Who do you think I'm referencing at this moment?
I think the safe approach would to be just assume that it's him. You know,
Uh-huh.
not go and poke the beast, not go and mess. I'm not messing with him.
But that's just a theory.
If I'm not usually one to sort of hope for the best, because usually that hasn't worked out so far. But if Opal says they're here to help and they're going to help us find the ship, and we can, kind of
then come back stronger and kill him.
and continue our search for the things that we're searching for,
So
then we'll just kind of take it with a grain of salt, and then whatever happens, happens.
You could say we would we'll go from there.
Ha Yes.
So they've offered us pretty much whatever we asked for. So do we have anything that we need right now?
Keystones.
I think.
Sure, let's ask him for
I
the
think area, keystone to land area. I think we've used up that ratio in this area.
Yeah.
I very much doubt there's 2 all-powerful stones.
Yeah. What though?
Thanks, Kevin.
Do we need anything? Like I can't even really think of. I have so many things. She's gonna start thinking of all of her things.
Well, I think we're just in a hurry. I think we're just trying to get to how
Yes,
long do we want
but-
to walk around with Mr. Talks a lot?
Yes, but we are.
Zika looks to the right to see who you're talking about.
We are probably going to be here through the next morning, so we have time where we're stuck here, So as we're here, what's our game plan? Are we just going to browse? Shop?
I think I'm going to chill because I feel like I've hit my limit of overthrowing government structures in this area, so
What's up, John Vader?
I feel like we should just let things...
There's only so many times.
You know, we-
We've done that twice already. I'm kind of tired of overthrowing government. I suppose we could do it
1.5.
again.
We still could look through what magical items that they have available.
True. It's never a bad idea.
Just,
It
to
doesn't
see
hurt.
what they have. I keep trying to think of a specific thing to look for, and my brain
Yeah.
is just
It's also now almost 10.
We
Yeah.
could go shopping
at 10.
tomorrow
Shopping episode part 2.
in the morning.
We already went shopping.
Well, there's different things here.
We went shopping at a place where he said, ask for anything. That's what Sneeze Needs is.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you have a need, just ask Steve.
No, what we want is the DM to give us cool stuff we don't know we want.
Zika did list a bunch of things that he found. He probably found like super powerful magical items. There's like, oh, that's a blanket. It's like a cloak of invisibility or something. I found a
another
stick,
magic
like
carpet.
a wand of wish or whatever.
You did say he found a stick. Oh.
That's
He
immediately where
did
my
find a stick in a mage tower.
It's immediately where my
Can we
mind
go
went.
back?
So we could
can go back there.
Yeah,
go
let's
look
go
around.
back and go to bed. Zika?
Go back to the mage tower and go to bed?
Yeah, why? Where else would we go?
An inn.
Yes.
Do you know where the stick was then?
I'm sorry, what?
The stick that you put
We're
away?
gonna go all the way back, and they're all completely normal objects.
The stick that I put away. The stick I put away.
Yes, the one that you told us about.
Which one?
How many sticks are there?
I don't remember. I'm not great with the numerical system. We've been over this.
Okay, more tan one?
Did you guys have any? Did you guys get fries?
I definitely have fries.
Whoa. I didn't know they had fries here.
What is happening? How do you know what
What does
fries
Zika
are?
know about?
Wait a minute.
You can't eat, but
He's eating.
Zika, stop
He's
eating.
been putting food in front of him.
That's so problematic.
Stop eating. Can you even taste it?
I think so.
walk us through how you feel when.
I can sense things.
Can Joan?
Do you enjoy it?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, there you go. It's fine.
When is it gonna come out?
Samira likes.
Just for preference,
Yeah.
are you carrying out normal bodily functions?
I've used the bathroom.
Okay.
You have?
So it's
Yes.
a reanimated corpse?
This setup is getting weirder and weirder.
If I check your vitals, so
She's
quick.
gonna look for a heartbeat.
Can I have your wrist?
Maybe. What are my vitals?
Can I hold your hand?
This is a very romantic atmosphere.
Like, okay.
Gingerly puts his hand in your palm.
She's gonna flip his wrist.
Gives you a tight squeeze.
Oh.
Kimmy wants to start clapping.
Congratulations!
He's gonna look to the right and offer his hand to Rowan.
Zika's starting the polyamory Maximus Ultor.
Kumbaya, my lord. Oh shit.
Okay, Joe's gonna check his vitals and see if there's a pulse in his
Make a
wrist.
medicine check.
Rowan will put a spoon from the table into into Zika's hand rather than take it.
Medicine.
It's a
Oh,
sword.
dirty 20, but -1, so 19.
He is functioning. He has no need for breath or food.
Yeah, but
but
is
he
his
can.
heart beating? Like,
There is a warmth and power around that area.
okay, great. Okay,
Interesting.
interesting.
So it doesn't need to.
I don't
but
think
it
I've ever
doesn't
done a
mean it
medicine.
can't.
Doesn't need to. He can.
Check on a portion.
Yeah, or any.
Like you still
Listen
need.
to
You
that.
still need to be able to use air to speak and form things. So by the power of
Okay.
Death Knight, he can speak. He can breathe and eat, but
Do you
does
know
not
what
need
a
to.
bathroom is?
He just said
He said he's
wouldn't
gone to the
use-
bathroom.
He said he's.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Did you use it properly?
I have memories.
teach him
They're
to-
just
First time
not
he
all
used-
mine.
Takes a dump in the sink.
Most are not mine, but I can still learn from memories. In a way, it makes who I am different than what I was before. I mean, I think that's how it works for all things that can remember, is it not?
Zika,
It's warm in here. What?
what were you doing before you were in Samira's heart? What was your day to day life?
Well, I wasn't I didn't have a physical body. I wasn't a very powerful demon soul. Because Azatheron is full of demonic souls and demons themselves. I was just a soul that my father had created for whatever purpose, and I ended up being put in here.
Do you have a mom? You talked about your
No. No, not exactly. I mean, there's the mother of all demons.
Who's
Who's
that?
that?
Horrifying.
Does she have a
That's a
name?
weird name.
I dare not say it.
Can you do it here?
If you do, is it like
Touches the barren ears of
Oh, I
Samira.
thought you had one.
No.
Is
Can
it
you
like
write it down?
if you do, will bad things happen, or is it just kind of a?
I don't want to find out.
That's fair. All right.
Does
respect
she
that.
live
I'll
in
leave it at that.
Azatheron too, I imagine?
Oh, I think so.
Oh.
You think the Demon King is scary? There's lots of kings of lots of lands. The mother of demons?
Oh, he's not like the king of Azatheron?
No. Do you have a king of this planet?
But like, there's
Maybe.
a the.
What's
He's
the
like
king
the
of?
demon king. Like there's
Yeah.
only one.
Yeah, you kept
It's a
saying
title.
The
He is over a sect of demons.
So
The
are
Demon
there
King.
multiple demon kings?
But with
Do
the
you have
impli-
multiple whatever
Yeah, but
you
we
are
don't
kings?
call
Then
one of the
the
kings
king.
the human king.
Yeah, I've
Or
heard you guys do
the
that. Tell
elephant
the
king.
king.
He has a point.
Oh, whenever I hear thee, I assume
You're hating that he has a point. Maybe.
We're
I
running in
have a
circles
question.
here.
Where were you before you ended up in the orphanage? How'd you get there?
What?
Is this really? Can I cast Circle of Truth?
Really? Wow. Yeah.
Just kidding, I won't do it.
What's the radius on Circle of Truth?
15 feet.
Are we gonna see more proposals because of this spell?
Oh.
Because I'm about it. I can't hold it in any longer. I love you, Delilah.
I love you. It's someone at a different table. We're doing well, Dinobot.
Well, who are your parents?
the whole
Lucky
point of-
we've known each other for a while. We're at dinner.
I don't know the names of them.
He does have 3 character backstories to memorize.
Okay.
Got her some slack.
I actually. Right now, I'm like,
Who are your parents?
Well, I was actually about to say that I can't remember my mom's name, so give me a second.
All about.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
You guys don't remember your parents'
Sorry.
names?
Sorry,
Oh, I
give me a
don't
second.
remember my parents.
You don't remember your parents?
Not my.
Are you hatched?
So, okay, I remember.
Yes.
How is that?
I've actually always wanted.
Couldn't tell you. Wasn't fully formed enough to have a cohesive thought like that.
Oh.
I don't know, honestly.
I was made from malicious power.
I can imagine that is a violent way to come into life.
You know, I wasn't formed enough to know. Isn't that interesting?
See, there you go.
My parents'
I
names
understand.
are Calvin and Luciana. Like it said.
I definitely wrote my parents' names in fantasy spelling, so I don't know how to
Bunch of Y's and apostrophes and unnecessary H's.
like a lot of I's and U's next to each other.
Pretty sure I have it.
I have them in front of me. I don't like them anymore.
Oh, you don't like them anymore?
The way I'm
This is the
Oh,
Don't
are you
tell us
referring?
that.
Do you want me to say it? No?
Yes. Read it.
No, I want if you're embarrassed.
I am embarrassed, but I that's why I'm trying to figure out how I said them because there's no way I named one Radisson and Firma.
It's Ratiusin and Firma.
I know.
Hey, my adopted dad is Zircox.
No way I
so.
got those names. So I
Hey,
was trying
if I
to
have to live
figure
with
out.
Zircox, she has to live with her
Zircox.
parents' names.
Hey, Zircock is awesome.
I mean, they named me Lucius. There's not a lot of good names going around.
That's Mord's first name as well.
Oh, your name isn't actually Lucky?
We said that earlier.
That's, yeah,
It was at the
2
dinner.
days ago, technically.
Yeah, at the dinner.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 siblings. I was saying 11.
10 siblings, is that including Joan?
No,
Oh, that's 11.
there's 11 of them with Joe. Yes, and I have 10 siblings.
Oh, what are their names?
Ooh, okay. Alright, well.
You say your siblings' names.
Oh, but they don't know them.
Boring.
Would you like to list
Boo.
like I'm sorry, I thought you guys might want to move on. Go ahead.
Okay, Andreas. Then there's Ethne.
It's been 3 years. I want to know.
Then there's Ciora. Alok. Farron. Viola.
Not the Stormrunner.
Imogen.
We both looked up.
Imogen. Irving. Edmund. And Mariposa.
You know what? It's
Mariposa. Interesting. She's a
Oh,
butterfly
like
princess,
butterfly?
and your little sister's name is Mariposa.
Too many likeness, guys.
A lot of them, all red hair. I am right in the middle of that.
We keep
Younger than Viola,
bumping
older than
into a
Imogen.
new one.
Viola is Viola. You guys have met Viola, Andreas, and Viola, Andreas, Ethne, and Imogen. So you've met 4 out of the 10.
My youngest sister's name is Mariposa, and she's a butterfly princess. That's crazy.
The twins, actually, the youngest 2.
2 sets of twins.
2 sets of twins.
That's
Whoa.
like winning the lottery.
You know,
There's no such
technically,
thing as a lottery.
twins are genetic.
That's true.
Anyway.
But it
Anyway.
skips a generation.
Alright, are we headed back to the
Probably.
mage tower for the night?
I don't know.
Yeah, somewhere to sleep for the night.
Yeah. Let's
Mage tower.
I
we'll
don't know.
we'll go crash in the mage tower again.
Okay, sure. You guys spend the next hour going back to the Mage Tower. It's now midnight.
We got no sense of time.
That was a fun day. You guys doing anything at the Mage Tower before you go to sleep?
I'm gonna tell Zika to point me in the direction of those sticks that he found.
Ooh, I'll show you. Come.
Are we being followed?
He's going to lead you to the window, and there is a tree nearby, and below it there is a little bit of gravel and a couple of sticks on the ground.
But he said he didn't leave.
It's out the window. He didn't leave the room.
Okay. Well,
We made
I'll
like a
take
tree
first watch.
Was anyone following
I've given you
us?
guys a lot of magical items recently.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You guys are
You threw us in a mage tower. What do you
you
expect?
guys
a
are
mage to do?
stacked. It's okay.
was anyone following us?
Make a perception check.
4.
No.
Okay, cool.
I like our talks.
If I said it confidently.
Joan, maybe you shouldn't be doing any more watch.
Okay, it was a one-time thing. I'm actually very perceptive. I might be a good asset to that.
I'll take a watch.
Okay.
I want to watch.
I will.
Jeez.
I guess I'll sleep. I'm going to.
Can you
Bless
and
you.
Kevin take first watch together?
Yeah.
When I sleep, I want to make a point to say I'm purposely facing a window that I know the sun is going to.
Well, we're gonna
Okay.
do first watch together.
Can
Okay.
I learn how to make an alarm clock on this watch?
Yeah, you guys will put your. You'll make sure your head is right where light will hit at first break.
Ooh,
All
can
right.
I also, can I, how long will it take to
Bad
learn
Kevin, I can roll with advantage.
Soul Cage from my spellbook?
However, wizards learn spells is fine.
Huh?
However, wizards learn spells is fine.
No, like how long, how much time would it take to learn that spell?
However long, however you need to. If it's a spell slot that you have, and you can learn it as a wizard, then you can add it in however wizards can. Is it wizard's long rest?
Yeah.
Yeah, then you're good.
Well, no, because I thought it was, because it was a spell that I didn't officially learn, but it was, you said, within a spell book that I had found, it was
Yeah, sure.
necromancy spells up to level 6.
Yeah,
so.
you're good.
Okay.
Remember, wizards usually often use the books to cast spells out of actively anyway. So, if you are prepared to cast it, you can cast it.
Cool.
Okay. The next day,
Wait,
after
are
Jones
we skipping
thing,
perception
I wasn't gonna do watches in particular unless there's any interactions you would like to have with the
Okay, I wanna do
characters. Okay,
Okay,
Joan and Kevin first.
yeah. Should I roll for perception at all?
Nah,
Okay. Can I see if anyone's watching us from the window?
they're not.
Okay.
Let's move on.
Hey, I'm really sad about Telerian, but I feel like I don't have time to be sad. And I don't know what to do.
I think no one needs a time frame to sort out their feelings. That you know, I think you're allowed to be sad.
I'm really scared. What if he's never the same again?
You know, he might not be, but I think he'll be all right.
You're just kind of gonna scooch next to him and lead her out on him till the end of the watch without saying anything. She might cry a little bit.
Just kind of occasionally minor illusions and butterflies.
Mm. Lucky.
I want to roll for elixirs. I'd like to prep
Do
my
it.
elixir for the next day.
Do 'em.
I
Do
might-
you need me for that?
No,
Cool.
but I was also going to ask permission to tinker things I've tinkered before.
Yeah. What do you want to take her?
Please,
Uh-huh.
I love those, but they run out so quick.
Roll a d20 and add your proficiency modifier for me.
18, and I think proficiency's plus 4, so 22.
22. Roll a d6.
Okay.
See how many you make.
Please, please, please. 3?
You get 3.
Not yet. She has to give them to I'll give
Yeah, that'd be a whole thing.
Cool. Then
Rowan,
I'm
did you want to do
done.
anything in the nighttime?
No.
Zika's up the whole time again.
for that whole interaction.
Yeah, he just kind of watched.
Aw.
Staring at you
I
when you
will
wake up. Why are you
actually-
sad?
I want to create a deliberately different animated
Friend.
friend
Yeah.
that isn't Smiley Friend because
Sure.
he's a little bit frightened by the thought of Smiley Friend now.
Mhm.
Aw.
Well,
He has nightmares about him.
well, yeah.
Aw.
You think, yeah, it was bad. Yeah.
That's sad. Could it be a cat? You need to find you a dead
You would
cat.
need a cat
I
skeleton.
would need a cat
We should
skeleton.
find a dead
Do you want to go on an excursion?
To find a cat skeleton?
Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons. The world is, I made it up.
Yeah, you know what? I want to go find a cat skeleton. Right
Yeah!
Okay, I gotta be honest, I could easily improvise this into a 30-minute pet detective arc where you try to find any people in this Tabaxi catfolk town
Oh, holy crap.
that have had as a pet, a cat as a pet, and have them die. So I'm going to have you make multiple checks, and we're just going to speed through it.
You got it.
All right?
You got it.
Speed on a
First,
dead
tell
cat
me
folk.
what your plan is after you leave the mage tower to try to find a dead cat on a whim. What's your plan? You tell me the plan, I'll give you the check, and we'll fast forward.
Okay, the plan is to check for no.
Graveyard.
This could be the rest of the session, but we're gonna.
Yeah, no, I know. Maybe this is selfish
Has
of
a
me.
common tabaxi dictionary.
Maybe.
Yeah, you also can't speak the language.
Yeah. I'm just gonna look around in alleyways nearby. Maybe check under any dumpsters or anything like that. Just try to scope the area and see if I can
Okay,
find
you're gonna
it.
have 5 checks to see if you can complete this objective.
Okay,
This will be the
cool.
first one. Okay.
Please, give him a little.
Your first check here is going to need to be investigation.
Cool. Let's roll 13. It's gonna be a 21.
21. So upon your journeying, you in another town it would be very easy. In a dumpster there is like a cat or something. Here you find some other kinds of rodents. No cats, no stray cats, no stray dogs. So and you know keep in mind this also is a city like being. It's almost like this old city is becoming very new, so there might be a lot of efforts right now in trying to do that. That is your first check.
Okay.
You've learned that cats are not common here, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they are not here. You have 4 more checks.
Okay. We will. I'm gonna.
I can give you extra checks after a 4, but you will suffer a point of exhaustion.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair. He will go and check. Is there like a area? Is there like a notice board or something where somebody might put up a poster for a lost animal?
Make a perception check.
Perception. That's a 16.
A what?
16.
16?
16.
16. All right. So,
60.
you know, I'll barely give it to you with a 16. You search around, you don't see a lot of boards, but then you think, oh, taverns, you know. And you find something inside the building. Nothing that says anything about stray pets, but you do see a little advertisement or notice, which reminds you of a conversation you guys had with Opal earlier about there being a prevalent veterinarian system.
Yes. Okay. So I will see if I can find this veterinarian.
How would you like to do that without communicating with the people or having a map?
Look for a sign with paw prints.
I am going to. I'm gonna start inside of the tavern. I'm gonna start limping around.
Make a performance.
That's so funny.
Gonna start limping around. Performance check. Oh crap.
There's no way a wizard
All
has that
outside
power.
of the dice tray, but I'm gonna take it because this is 17. So 18.
Okay, what kind of limp are we, like how much of a limp? Because people limp all the time.
It's a pretty significant limp. Like a I need something.
Describe your performance to me that you
I
would
need
like to
something
attempt.
to.
Whimpering.
He's gonna kind of grip it. Like he's got 2 hands. Like he's kind of trying to cover
On your
like,
staff?
a wound.
Oh, your leg. Yeah.
Yes, yeah. Like
Uh-huh.
he's kind of trying to cover a wound, and he's definitely favoring, like really, really strongly favoring his left leg while gripping kind of like the thigh area of his right leg, and kind of he'll kind of try to fake a wince of pain, you know, on some of those like times where he has to use it to balance.
Okay. You'll get someone's attention. They're not like overly concerned because like you're like just a standing person limping around late at night is actually not super uncommon. But you'll get like a wait staff be like "You all right, sir?" But I mean, you don't understand them, but that's kind of what they're going for. Like you can tell it's a little bit of concern.
I'll try to point at it and then medicine doctor, something.
Loud pain noises.
Ouch! Ow!
Why don't you point out the advertisement?
Well, no, because I'm remembering this from a previous.
No, there was also an advertisement of the veterinary
Oh!
the vet on the.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I'll kind of and then I'll point at it.
Okay. Since you're trying to like pantomime and communicate with someone that doesn't know you, I'm gonna ask for another performance check.
That's fair.
That's fair. Understandable.
As someone who has done this in real life, it's hard.
7.
There's a 7.
Yeah, 7.
Okay. You only have one more check after this before you suffer a point of exhaustion.
Okay, fair. After this one more check, I'll give it up.
Okay. They seem to have a difficult time getting your point, and they've also lost their interest because again, you're just a limping person. It's not quite a severe enough scenario for them to
Should have just keeled over.
pay heed. You got one. I'll offer you one more check, and then a point of exhaustion will be dealt the next day if you need a 6th.
Take the advertisement and show it to somebody on the street.
Yeah, I'll take the advertisement and I'll see if I can find somebody passing along the street.
Just any person passing along the street?
Is there like a uniform for any sort of like authority?
You've
figure,
definitely seen the
like
wing
policing?
commanders. You've also seen the council members, but that would be on the other side of Faralon.
Are there any like Griffin riders that are like patrolling?
Yeah, there's guardsmen.
out here.
People are patrolling. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, can I try to catch one of their attention?
Yep, sure. Are you doing anything specific while trying to catch their attention, or are you just going to come up with the pamphlet and be like,
This time we're gonna go with something that could potentially be more severe, like gripping the chest, almost like it's like a heart thing.
Okay.
And like struggling to breathe and trying to seem really, really panicked and feebly point at this pamphlet and see if you can.
This time you can choose between performance and deception. They might be the same.
Yes, it doesn't matter. For the spice of it, we'll say deception.
Okay.
For the spice of it, I'll get 6.
6?
6.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna give up after this if it doesn't reap me.
Your
Some perfect
pantomime
kind of
doesn't go super well, but you did show guards a flyer, so they're gonna take you there, but not like expediently. So you will arrive at the vet.
You're so close.
You now know where it is. You're at the vet. You're outside of it. I would need whatever the next thing in your plan is, which means if you'd like to continue, you will suffer a point of exhaustion for the next day.
Worth.
You will have disadvantage on all ability checks tomorrow.
Okay, fine.
All right, you gotta return back.
Yeah.
It was a good try.
It was a valiant effort.
I just have a burger.
You could also just continue this in the morning.
Yeah.
All right.
Any other time that this becomes, I have a little bit of free time, I'll look for a little cat friend.
Yeah, as you arrive back,
bring it back.
Zika's like at the door now with his sword,
Hi.
playing with it.
Maybe don't swing that around so carelessly. That's not exactly.
Hey, no one's here except for you and me.
Okay, hey. That's
No.
also not just
That would
your
be funny if you got
body.
stuck in it.
Don't lecture me about protecting my sister's body.
I will take that gem away. Be more careful with the sword, please.
Make a intimidation check. This will not cost you a point of exhaussion if you are.
Cool. Still +1. Still charisma. Still something that Rowan does not do well. Oh, better. Okay, 17.
17. He'll unbond the sword.
Oh, cool.
He actually just sheaths it into his shadow.
Oh, that's freaking cool.
That is a neat trick, though.
Tight.
Oh,
I'll give you that.
He's like silhouette.
Is that something he can do or that's smart?
It's a Death Knight ability.
I'll go back to sleep now or whatever.
Okay.
Whatever other thing.
Yeah, if you failed, he was gonna say, I don't need sleep. All right, great. With that, morning comes. Kevin, you're the first to awake with the sun right in your eyes. It's a horribly unpleasant experience,
But it's not 3 p.m.
at the crack of dawn, Kevin arrives. Is there anything you'd like to do this morning?
Joan had fallen asleep pretty close to him too. Can she wake up when he moves?
No, I gotta give Kevin credit for his setting up thing.
You
Would
don't
you like
get
to
to
do, Kev?
ride the coattails.
I just really didn't want to sleep till 3 p.m.
He hates that.
That was hilarious.
Kev is gonna kind of try as quietly as he can because it's still pretty early. Look through.
Books.
Yeah, I had something specific in my brain and it just gone.
Okay. You all wake one by one, except Zika, who has already been awake. When you wake up, actually, Zika's like, oh, finally. Someone to talk to, and he's gonna yap.
I figured, yeah. Just gonna hit him with the damn, that's crazy, like 800 times.
Yeah. Dang, bro, that's crazy.
Wow,
That's crazy.
really?
It's like when a 4-year-old is talking to you and like not quite having a point.
I've never
Yeah?
done that to any of my
No.
students ever.
Oh.
Nuh-uh. No way.
Maybe
Never.
the little ones.
Cute.
Sometimes.
Okay.
I used to do it.
What you guys doing?
Am I awake now?
Yes.
Can Joan go and see the statue on her own in the morning?
Yeah. Terrakians?
Terrarium.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does it look pretty accurate?
Yeah, it was terrarium? Terrakian?
Terrarium?
I don't remember. What?
Is it pretty accurate?
Oh yeah, you would never mistake that is who it is, but the name is wrong on the plaque.
He didn't give him like a comically large nose or anything like that.
She's just gonna kind of sit.
Really bushy
Near it.
eyebrows.
Can she just kind of sit at its foot for
Yeah.
a while, and she's gonna take out a singular dried flower from her bag and put it at its feet and sit with it for a while. And that's gonna be what she's doing for a while.
Sure. Zika's gonna come out.
If that's what it's gonna be, honestly, I'm gonna go back to the vet really fast and I'm gonna check in the dumpster.
Okay, I'll get to that in a second. Zika's gonna come out to you. Are you sitting like on the foot or
Right next to
it?
it, like kind of leaning on it.
Why are you sitting under this man?
Because he's not here with us right now.
Do you know this man?
I do know this man.
Who is this man to you?
Well, he's the Prince of Demetrius. His name's Delarian.
Okay, who is he to you?
I think that would have to be something that I discussed with him, but he's somebody really.
Why? I didn't ask who he was to the two of you together. Who is he to you?
He's someone I care about very much.
Oh, do you love him? I know what love is, so you can say it if you do.
I do.
It's kind of interesting seeing Samira in this moment with
Yeah.
a similar, like, it's almost like a disgruntled voice of Samira's. As Samira's brother, sibling speaks through. Oh, that's cute.
Do you remember? Do you remember how first married who he was to me?
Samira definitely was hyped in on
I think you loved. I thought you loved, or you loved the blue guy,
Oh, he's my friend.
or that the blue guy loved you.
we love each other very much, but in a different way.
Oh, different love.
Different love.
Yeah, I don't think that's what Samira thought.
Oh, that's funny.
She's still trying to reveal it.
Hey, Kevin. Hey, Joan.
Maybe she was also very new to this world, so I don't think that she really understood that concept as well either.
man.
I'm pretty new to this world too.
Talarian is someone who I care for very much, and I miss him very much, and
I'm so
I
happy.
don't know when we're going to see him again, or if we're going to see him again. She gets a little emotional. But I really hope so. And I wish I could tell him that I care for him as much as I do and make sure that he's safe. But I can't.
He's gonna come sit next to you under the statue.
She's gonna put her arm around Samira's shoulders.
Does it smell?
No, it
No.
doesn't.
It's preserved by Mr. Reginald's magic.
It's a death knight. It's not
And it's
like
a death knight,
rotting
yeah.
corpse.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna just like hang on her shoulder.
Does it smell like it hasn't been bathed in a while?
No.
Sorry, I just feel like this.
There's a lot of magic at play here. Relax.
Yeah.
It's a fancy world. I think I am having inside thoughts.
What are your inside thoughts?
I'm not supposed to say them.
You can say them.
Well, if I say them, you're not supposed to be honest with your inside thoughts. So do I tell you a lie inside thought or a true inside thought?
If I will accept, we are friends, so you can.
I
tell
know,
your-
but you seem sad.
That's all right.
All right, who do you like more? Do you like this guy or do you like Kevin?
It's a good instinct. That was definitely good job, Zika. That was definitely an inside thought. Proud of you.
So which one do you like better?
Kevin is my family. He's my
So you like Kevin better?
He's my best friend. I don't really think that
Do you love Kevin more?
I love them both in different ways.
I'm so sad about you.
I love them both in very different ways.
What's the
But
biggest difference between
This is
the
the
two
way
kinds
she
of
finds
love?
out.
is that Kevin and I love each other like friends, and Talarian and I love each other more like
Lovers.
romance.
Right.
So- more like romance, like the restaurant.
Zika doing what we
Like the restaurant.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
But I don't.
Is he the butterfly prince?
No, he's a different. He's the Prince of Demetrius.
But you're the butterfly princess.
Well, we aren't married or anything.
Are you gonna?
I don't. We haven't.
Because then he would be the butterfly prince and you would be the princess of Demetrius.
Well,
She's a real
I
They're both real titles.
I haven't even told him that I care for him in that way. So
Oh, so he doesn't know?
no, I don't think he does, and that's kind of one of the sad parts.
Oh, sorry. I understand now. The inside thoughts.
No, it was great. You can share inside thoughts with me, but maybe just not always in front of other people.
Oh, okay. So this worked out.
Yes.
Right on.
This was. Yes. So you can in front of strangers, no, but in front of your friends, yes.
So do you want to be by yourself or do you want me to sit here with you while you're by yourself and we can both be by yourself?
You can stay if you'd like,
Okay.
but I think I'm just going to be quiet for a bit. So if you'd like to talk, you might want to go with the other friends.
Okay, I'm gonna go talk to our other friends.
And she's just gonna sit there. And it's specifically one of the roses from the rainbow bouquet that Talarian had
Yeah.
given her.
So hey, we're not done.
Ah,
Do you need to pee?
no.
Okay. Yeah, he walks away, looks back, and then we'll come back and sit with you silently.
Aww. Yeah. Okay, they'll sit in silence for a while. I'll be back.
Whatever. Okay, back to the vet. What would you like to do there? It's much busier.
Yeah. Go around back, see if there's maybe a plot of land that looks recently dug up, or maybe a
You're looking for a vet
body
graveyard.
disposal area.
Make up investigation check for this.
Yeah,
Pet cemetery.
that's something.
Investigation, that's a 17.
I think I can spare you the details. You're going to be able to find the corpse of most common animals here.
Cool.
So, for what you were looking for, you'll find it.
Oh, you should tell Joan you're getting a cat and come back with a snake.
You also find at this vet there's a lot of guards here. As you see 6 wing commanders in part of there's like a field, a grassy field area next to this vet. They're all struggling with this really big animal.
What animal is it?
Would you like to go over?
Sure.
It is a hippogriff. Very big. As it turns one head to the other, you see that it's missing an eye on one side. They're all trying to get it to calm down to go with it, but they are unsuccessful.
You found Cliftifer, the Hippogrifftifer.
Okay. Well, do I remember? Did I listen to them talk about?
You were
this?
there,
Yeah,
so if you remember it,
She's
then
been
it's
saying one-eyed hippogriff for all day.
yeah, it's been a focus
For
point of the
all-
group.
Oh, I can. Into the earring. I will say, hey guys. I think I found your hippogriff.
Does it have
Well,
one eye?
that's Gio's hippogriff. Oh, I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
Does it have one eye?
Yep.
Well, it's Cliftifer, the Hippogrifftifer. Let's go.
Me and Kevin are gonna go.
I am also going to. I'm gonna nap a little cat corpse.
Okay. Do you want to work on the cat corpse, or do you want to work on the hippogriff while you wait?
Work on the hippogriff. I'm gonna wait for them to come here.
Okay.
Right.
I'll say with relaying information, took like about 30 minutes. You guys will see Joan and Zika sitting there. I'll say for the purposes, Joan's head is kind of in her lap, and Zika's gonna be like, definitely mouths, got this one. Unless Joan would have a different reaction to hearing that Rowan found... Sit down. Rowan found Cliff, the hippogriff, at the vet, and put in the earring that he found him.
You found him?
Yeah, he's.
I thought we weren't talking! You just yelled in his ear.
Oh.
He's over at the veterinarian. I'll relay the location, same
Yeah.
as I know where it is now.
Would you like to go, Joan?
Yeah, and she's gonna.
You guys come out,
Help
meet up with
Zika.
Joan and Zika. You guys will all make
What-
your
what
way
is-
there
what
for
is
about
my-
30 minutes.
What does my cat corpse look like?
It was once a black cat.
I obsessed.
Yeah.
Aw, cute.
Josh knew.
It was kind of old, but
Okay.
yeah.
Oh.
Does it? So we're
Little-
keeping
little powder
skin
sugar
and
guy.
stuff on it.
I'm gonna try.
It's a fresh corpse.
It's a fresh corpse. Cool.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Put it in your bag of corpses.
Yeah. I mean, it'll preserve in there.
Nice in the bag of holding.
It preserves. It preserves in the bag of holding. There's
And
no
for you
air.
to accept that preservation is different.
No, I'm just saying, does he have nice things in the bag of holding?
You're
that
going to
are
have to
hanging
just
out with
accept this
corpses?
and move on.
No,
That's
there's a lot of bad things in that bag.
Okay.
Also, they don't touch.
Just don't want him in with the cake.
It's a frightening liminal space. Okay,
Just like the food, and, you know.
Anyway.
you arrive at the vet. You can see outside a large hippogriff. 30 minutes later, most of these guards have given up by now. They're like out of breath, drinking water as they've been tussling with this hippogriff.
It's Cliff.
Mm-hmm.
Can Joan run over to him?
Yep. You see that as you do approach, and now the guards are out of the way, there is a big chain, like, collar on him right now, and
Oh,
he's
they're
on a
trying to
post.
get him for us because we asked for it.
Mm-hmm.
Can Joan try to pet it?
That's why I
Harry
waited
Potter
for you
style,
guys.
Like hand out a little bit.
Make an animal handling check.
We had
One of the
benefits
rarest,
of a long rest,
one of
yeah.
the rarest checks in the game. You did have the benefits of a long rest.
18.
18.
I have a -1.
He doesn't attack you as he approaches, but he's very unhappy right now.
Can I cast Speak with Animals?
Yes.
Cliff.
spell does not work on what a hippogriff is.
Oh, it's
Oh,
not an
it's
animal.
like a beast.
Yeah.
It's not now.
Can I try and help?
I believe it's
Joan
categorized as a monstrosity or something like that. Yeah.
out? Can I help Joan out?
What would you like to do?
To try and calm him down
Just with farmer tricks?
It is
with
a
the
monster.
proficiency in animal handling.
Are you asking if you can make an animal handling check?
Yes.
Sure, we can move along. Make an
With-
animal handling check.
With
With advantage because Jonah's helping you.
With
Sure.
with farmer boy tactics.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cute.
He doesn't remember us?
We weren't the one he would remember.
You
Oh,
aren't the
dear.
one he made a bond with, but I don't know. Memory
Um,
is a fickle thing in this arc.
That is also an 18.
18.
Yeah.
Again, he's not attacking you. In fact, I'll say like he's not like flapping his wings or his talons anymore, but he's in a sour mood.
What? Can she ask? Oh, you can't ask.
Do I have any apples?
I don't think so. Do you have an apple in your inventory?
There was a time I had a bunch of apples at one point, and I can't
Yeah, I
remember
know.
why.
I remember.
I think
that.
you had 3 and you marked them off as you used them.
Dang it.
Can I try to give him something?
What would you like to give him?
I don't know. Do I have like biscuits that I give to Kelsier and stuff?
You want to give him a dog biscuit?
Yeah.
I mean, you probably have pieces of jerky.
Yeah, that would be great.
Okay.
Can Rowan like walk over to one of the guards and ask them like where they found Cliff or like in what
They don't
condition
speak our
he was
language.
in?
I was gonna do that.
Ah!
Can I
Ah!
try to give him some jerky?
He's not feeling it. He turns the eye side of his head away from you.
Is there any logic in my dictionary and my casting tongue several times where eventually I could actually learn Tabaxi? Just question in general.
It would
for
take
the
you
DM.
30 days of study,
Oh,
which
okay.
by 30 days of study, I mean a collection of 24 hours times 30 days.
It's a long time.
Can I
Takes a lot to
try
learn a new language. Or you take a feat and you learn like 3 instantly.
Can I try to pet the side of his neck a little bit, very softly? Like,
Make a animal handling check with disadvantage.
ooh, this isn't good. Okay, 14.
He's gonna nip at you.
Okay.
He's not gonna bite you, but it's like a
Do I see what is bothering him? Is there some kind of like injury or anything?
we're not in active TikTok. Chill. We're here.
It's probably the collar. Take the collar off.
I'm gonna cast tongues on Joe.
Okay.
Oh,
No.
thank you.
You're welcome.
Can I ask the guards? Do you know why he's so upset right now?
Oh, your tabaxin is very good.
Thank you. It's a spell.
No one's mentioned that at all.
It's a spell.
Oh, that's a pretty cool spell.
Sir.
All right, what do you need?
Why is he in such a sour mood?
Oh,
Why
he's been here for months. He's always been in a sour mood. We wrangled him down back in darker times. He's a bit of a war vet around here. Fought the demon in the latest demon invasion, and he was just flying around the citadel for a long time around one of the towers.
Oh, the latest demon invasion? Have there been more than one?
Have there been multiple demon invasions?
Through our history, quite a few.
Oh, I see.
But no, he flew circles around this tower for
He's probably
like a day or two.
This was Geo's hippogriff, you said?
I was waiting for him to come back.
Yeah.
Do you?
I wonder if he's
Oh,
gonna be very.
Is it me?
I was gonna say I don't have anything of Geo's because
Yeah,
if he could
yeah.
smell something or something
I know.
from Geo's,
We
then
don't have anything of Geo's.
we don't
right?
have. I don't have anything. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
We wouldn't have been able to take anything before we left, and everything else he owns is on the ship.
Yep.
Can I? Oh, I don't know how much I want to mess with this animal. I have the actor feet.
Oh.
Is that bad?
Oh.
And I have a disguise hat.
Do you have animal?
Oh!
Lucky's not gonna let you do that.
Hey,
Don't turn into her dead best friend, please.
Okay. Joan's gonna.
She'll knock the hat off.
I'll be right back. Lucky, I'm gonna make a recording of Gio's voice with this top and try to get this hippogriff to calm down.
No.
I can do whatever I want. But
And
I
I
love
will
you.
dispel any magic you use to impersonate Geo.
I don't have. It's not magic.
It's a magical item.
Don't impersonate my dead best friend. Serious, like she would be angry.
Okay, why don't you calm this hippogriff down? He's been waiting for Gio for months,
Well,
and he needs some kind of closure.
I don't have anything of Geo's. I don't have anything we can do for it. And closure is not let me pretend to be your master and then leave.
He doesn't understand.
But he'd understand that someone came for him and then left.
That's what he currently
This is a part of a normal process. Things die in the world.
Yes,
Okay.
but
I don't think this is necessarily sort of something that we've been charged to do, or something that is
I don't
necessary
want to leave him behind.
for us to.
This is his place. This is where he came from. We were with him for, what, a day or two?
yeah.
He would have died without Gio.
That's true, we did heal him.
Yeah.
I mean, I healed him.
Yeah, you.
I healed him.
Do I know what they eat?
I think I'm supposed to go up to the hippogriff, guys.
Really?
Go up to the
I was just letting people do what they want to do. Everyone was trying stuff. I was like, okay.
There's good tries.
I already have 2 pets. I just want the hippogriff with us. But Lucky leaves all the time, which is why I kind of wanted one of us to bond with him. But not me.
Kev will use the Emmy token on his gauntlet to give
Aw.
Cliff a little bit of love.
I believe that requires touch.
Yeah.
You'll have to be pretty aggressive because he doesn't want to be touched by any of you. You'll have to force it.
Would I have to make another check, kind of thing?
How do you want to do it?
How to Train Your Dragon style.
Just hold out your hand and look away.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna combine Harry Potter and How to Train Your Dragon. But like,
Make an animal handling check with advantage.
Nah.
I want Kevin to have a hippogriff so bad.
okay. Okay.
Oh.
The same exact rolls. Holy crap. 18.
18?
Yep. +6.
You hold your hand out there for quite a while. How long are you willing to do this?
Till it comes.
Okay. A few minutes pass now.
Can I take... Sorry, go ahead. No, go ahead. Sorry.
Eventually, he's gonna start being very curious. After all these people have kind of tried to force him out, he's going to start walking towards you with his beak lowered. You kind of hear the footsteps because you can't see him, but the rest of you do see this. And you see as he does approach, about right before it gets to your hand, about this far apart, the chain on the collar tightens from where he is.
She's gonna talk to the tabaxis. Let it go. Let it go, please.
He's kind of crazy.
It's okay. I'll handle it if it needs to be, but let it go.
Persuasion check with
Nope.
disadvantage.
No, please.
Yeah, you didn't. You just said, just kind of showed up and started telling him what to do.
23.
23.
Plus 10.
A disadvantage?
I got a 13.
Yeah. Just one of them's gonna be like, let it go. Are you sure? Yeah, what else are we gonna do? Okay. They're not gonna be able to approach Cliff, so they're gonna go to the point of the chain where it's connected to like this bronze spire, and they're just gonna break it so it kind of hangs. And then, as he's kind of leaning forward, it's gonna hit your hand kind of hard. But you're strong, so it's kind of a poof moment.
3
And you
points
look-
of healing.
3 points of healing.
Cute.
And there's something just a little familiar. I think Emmy helped with the healing too. I think you worked together on this one. I might be wrong.
She
though.
did.
Yeah.
She did.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
I thought Emmy left the hippogriff behind.
Well,
wanted
it's
She was very
it's
upset.
Lucky's invention mixed with
Yeah,
healing
true.
that is dedicated to Emmy, so it has a lot of the parts of it
It's
to
familiar.
very poetically kind of. There's a little bit of a familiar warmth on the beak of it, of Cliff, that he senses, and you immediately see like a. And he kind of stretches his hands out.
Cute.
He kind of like starts gnawing on the chain a
Can
little
I
bit
pick
that
the
still
lock on
remains.
his neck?
If he lets you approach.
Can I kind of like cautiously approach?
Bessie. Bessie, okay. Bessie, 3
We're
times.
allergic to this
I
building.
know, it's gotta be dusty in here or something. It's weird.
Now you're just being selfish.
Yeah.
One more time.
Yeah. Okay, what would you like to do,
I
sir?
want to approach him so I can pick the lock, but gently and nicely.
How?
I would like to kind of like put my hand more out like this, like a dog, with a jerky. With a jerky bit.
He backs away from you. Didn't like it. Kind of scooches towards you, Kevin, like,
Take it easy, man.
Can I put
kind of tilts his head like,
The nerve.
you showed a lot of respect, and Joe was like, very different emotions.
Okay. Can I put a jerky bit out and just hold it there?
Like, kind of
I just want to get
Just
the
kinda
chains
like-
off his neck.
keep patting his head, kind of like a. She's cool. It's one of us.
He's not gonna quite understand you.
Can I stealthily try to pick the lock?
Make a stealth check with your magical items.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do here.
Okay. Stealth is. So I have a 23 with stealth.
Mm-hmm.
Then can I try to pick the lock?
Sure, make a thieves tools check.
I'm just gonna kind of keep petting him and talking to him. Sort of.
a good boy?
I have a 13.
A 13?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that's not gonna do it.
Ooh.
Yeah, this is
Well, is
Faralonian
Does
steel.
it just add my proficiency? The +4?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I go to the other side of it and try picking it again?
Are you trying to change your circumstance?
Or angle?
I'll let you try again, but if you aren't able to do it this time, your thieves' tools are gonna break.
Can we just ask them for a key?
Yeah. Okay.
They gave us
Do you
the
guys have
chains.
a key?
Yeah. It gives you a key. It's very key looking.
Wow, the keys looking like a.
She's gonna give it back.
This is like a door.
Yeah, the Hufflepuff.
A door that was open the whole time.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, when you take that off, he starts to acknowledge you.
Can I scratch underneath where it was and kind of rub it and see?
He's gonna start like kicking his back talon when you do that.
Cute.
Great.
You have calmed Cliff.
Yay.
Side quest.
Side quest complete.
We got it back.
Cute.
All yours, Kev.
Okay.
He's gonna look at you expectantly with his one eye that can see.
Give him a salute. So do we have word on the ship?
I think that we need to get in.
Still
contact.
it's pretty close to the crack of dawn still.
Yeah.
Because Kevin got up so early.
And and you wanted a cat. Pet day, pet day.
I would really
Can't
like
wait.
to go and see if there are any more Maximus Ultor themed establishments.
Yeah. Can Kevin ride the hippogriff around for a little while?
Just
You
kind
want to
of
take it for a test drive?
Can
You can certainly try.
I? Okay.
Dude, can I ask them? Do you have
Try.
any riding material?
Riding
Equipment.
a saddle?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
a saddle, a bridle.
Yeah, they have lots of saddles.
Can we go get one?
Sure, you can get a yeah.
Okay, we have a saddle and a bridle. And now just
All the things you need.
All
I'll
the
say you
things.
spend the next 10 minutes getting Cliff water.
During that
set up.
10 minutes, can I find a place to discreetly animate my new cat friend?
Absolutely.
Cool.
That is a ritual, right? 10 minutes?
It is 1 minute, but yes, it is ritual.
Perfect.
I'm gonna give.
Do this is just a skeleton, yes? You want the skeleton of it? Or did you want it to be more of a zombie cat? Do a zombie cat or a skelly cat?
We'll do a skelly cat. That's
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, it's gonna take a little bit of dissecting as
Yeah.
you
It's not your fault.
kind of just lay out the materials how you want.
Yeah.
I'll just assume you decided to do this in a very private place so no one
Yeah.
comes around the corner and
No,
is like,
yeah. It was definitely find a place as discreet as possible
That's
to make
pretty
my
good.
new friend.
okay.
Yeah.
Is it a boy cat or a girl cat?
I don't know. Is it boy cat or girl cat? Dude?
It
It
was an old man cat.
was an old man
All
cat.
right.
Mhm.
Jethro.
Have they been?
I don't know. That was the first name that came to mind.
Jethro.
That's a good one.
Okay.
And
Yeah, you animate this cat. Just roll a d20 for me real quick. Yeah.
11.
11. Yeah, you do a pretty good job at this. It's all intact. Maybe a little bit of a crooked jaw, but that's okay. He's kind of old anyways, got an underbite.
Aw.
What was I'm gonna
He's got one really sharp tooth in the front, like a
I'm
fang.
gonna name him Eustace in honor of the old man from Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Oh, Aaron's so happy.
And he's a PBS kid.
It's true. We both are.
Eustace is a crazy pull.
All right. Do you go back?
Yeah, I had some courage for courage.
All right.
I
Rowan returns with blood-soaked hands behind his back. No, it's okay. You can have gotten washed up. I don't need to just keep messing with you guys this session.
I want to give Jones the grenades because I keep forgetting.
Okay, do it.
I wasn't gonna act it out. I was
Okay.
just gonna hand it to her.
She wanted you to ask it out.
Yep. Amber's in a rush. Okay, let's go and see the shops.
I want to see. I want to see.
You
Kevin,
want to see the shop?
You're
I
all
want to
you're all
see
ready for your flight.
Basil's little
Yeah, I'll,
FUs at Maximus Ultor.
Oh.
I'll do my best to fly a hippogriff.
Okay. There's reins. You're on a saddle. He awaits you to do something.
I'm gonna,
He knows how to drive
Like-
a land vehicle.
He does.
like I would a horse, probably snap the reins or give him a little nudge in the thigh with my heel.
Giddy up.
Yeah! Yip yip!
Yip yip.
Yup.
Up and away, Web! Go, Web! Shazam!
Kevin's just sitting there saying different slogans, trying to get this thing up.
It's like Sokka when he's trying to think of the word yip yip.
Wahoo.
Wahoo!
Wahoo.
Yeehaw!
Sure, we'll do whatever this is.
Wahoo!
Okay, so as
Yep,
you
yep.
kick your legs and you do a little hiya, and off
Nothing
you go. Immediately, Cliff, with a new sense of purpose, just
Aw.
kicks off and flies with a lot of strength. You feel you lose your stomach for a second as you begin to soar through the air. The city high enough for some of the clouds around you, but not quite the dark overcast that usually goes over you. You look down on the grayed out desert that you once went on your adventures for. It is vast. It's even in the light difficult to make out when and where, and a flood of memories comes about you. As you start flying, you make your way northeast first through the Mage District with all the arcane funnels that connect some of the towers together. There's one that kind of goes in the loop that you try to pull up for a second, and Cliff has no intention on it. He does just a little spiral maneuver through a hoop of this pink arcane energy connecting two towers and caveats with. There's lots of arcane technology here, which could be involved in the floating of the island itself, the moving it from how it floats around, or however else this thing can work. As you continue to fly around it, you feel a similar freeness as you do when you're sailing upon a ship. You miss a little bit the taste of the salt, but you see a strange sight you've never really noticed before. As you look to the east, once you get on the side of the city, you see where the sand of the Sethic Valley meets water.
We've moved. Or was this there the whole time?
Well, you haven't checked where Faralon is right now, but the Everstorm is no longer there. The Dark Sea, you now see it over you.
There's always been a coastline, but it was guarded by the Everstorm.
Oh,
Yeah,
so would I recognize which sea this is?
it's the Dark Sea.
Oh, right.
The sea that has never been successfully crossed by an adventurer yet. Probably a sea that, every young boy who grew up on boats and on the lakesides dreamed
We're
of
gonna have
being
to
the first
cross
person who
this.
crosses the Dark Sea.
No, there's definitely a brief moment of temptation. It's like,
Definitely sounds like a post-campaign Kevin dream. Like,
Mhm.
the world's been saved, I'm gonna go cross the Dark Sea.
Oh, 100%.
We need to get another like item of keeping so that you can just keep Hippogriff around. I need to get one for Sir Tim. I forget about him all the time.
You start to make a lap around Faralon. Up here, you forget for a while about the war, the keystones, unrequited feelings. It's just Kevin and
Watch the early episodes of the campaign to find out what we're talking about.
Kevin and a feeling of freedom. And Cliff is loving it too. You both seem to relax on this journey together. You start rounding about the palace as well, where so much dark things have happened. And that is now, there's a little bit of light that you see there now that you didn't before. And as you do,
I love that.
Uh-oh.
Dun, dun, dun.
Uh-oh.
flying around the palace, you are not the only one in the air.
Oh no.
I figured. Interesting. So what's Azor doing?
On the top of the highest spire of the curved palace, both of his legs standing upon a single spear, the others around him,
Chills.
is Azor. His hands in this moment are behind his back. And the palace is on kind of the farthest northwestern corner. It would actually kind of be near the end of your flight before you get back to the veterinarian. And it seems as you come around the corner, he was looking exactly where you would appear. And as Cliff continues the flight, he just follows you around. Spears turn. Do you do anything? He doesn't motion to you, he just watches.
Do I get the sense or the feeling that it's actually him, or is it somebody like in his stead?
I'm not sure there's a sense I can give you for this, unless you'd like to look for something different about his appearance that you can see with your eyes.
Is there something different about what he's wearing, or how he's like carrying himself?
You can try to make a perception check. On first glance, it does look like the same thing he was wearing before, with instead of the hood, the jester-ish crown.
Is he have his white hair out?
No.
Like before?
Well, his mask always goes over his entire head. It's a helmet that opens in the back.
Okay.
You've seen that happen.
But as far as I can tell, he looks the same. I cast message to him. Hey man. I see you've done well for yourself.
Is that the end of your message?
Mm-hmm.
We have only just begun.
And that is where we're going to
I
end
knew
today's
it!
session.
I knew it! Oh, I knew it. As soon as he started. He's my favorite villain. He's my favorite.
Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate you guys tuning in. We're gonna say goodbye to TikTok first. Bye, TikTok. See you again next week sometime. And then we're gonna say a goodbye to YouTube and whatever else we're on. Kick. Bye, YouTube and Kick.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you all for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.